Same. So I'm not crazy, right? They are talking the Monster Hunter language as like passerbys in all the towns.
Kind of. It's hard to know.
Because I said it sounds like, you know, like sim language. To me, it sounds like the random stuff like Roller Coaster Tycoon people say.
Yeah,
Planet Coaster.
Like Gemma, when you're like doing crafting with her, she doesn't say hello. She goes hello.
Yeah, and then like other people will walk by and she'll be like, "This duda," and you're like, "What?
Yeah. So yeah, it seems Monster Hunter language exists in some capacity.
Was it not an official choice? Because in Worlds it was an official choice, and it was goofy but fun.
This is the first one where Monster Hunter language is not an option.
Yeah,
really?
I haven't looked at it because I never turned it on in World, but yeah, I've seen a couple comments on our VODs, Kyle, of people being like, let's see, what were the comments? One I saw that made me giggle was like, I hate the story. And I was like, okay. And then they continued, because it's the most involved narrative they told, and I think that's the reason Hunter language died. And I was like, that is a deeply specific
concern,
okay. And I kind of love it. Like in the realm of complaints, that's awesome.
Yes, I understand. That is probably the reason. This has the most spoken dialogue of any, like most verbally recorded dialogue of any Monster Hunter game thus far. I feel as though if you don't like the story, that's fine. As someone who also doesn't like the direction of Monster Hunter taking the narrative, I would say the story is admittedly pretty good. And I think it might be a little unfair to say they shouldn't explore a narrative, because, I think developers should be able to explore and express themselves artistically. So we should at least meet them halfway and see what story that they are telling. It's like, okay, they insist on wanting to tell a story. Let's see what it is.
I just wanted more Woodwoods.
Yes, the Woodwood.
they led with that. They just stopped. They took them away too early.
That's really
until we met dude who was definitely totally fine meeting his end to an Ursula, and then he became my favorite character in the game. So
that was what was desperately missing from World, was some whimsy. Well, Monster Hunter has always been a whimsical game.
Oh, hello everybody! Hi everybody, we're live. Hello, hi everybody.
Chat. Hi, it's me, Garrett. It's him, Kyle. It's him again, JoCat.
Me.
We somehow convinced this man to come back.
You don't need to convince much when you offer Monster Hunter on the table.
There we go.
I was in my head. I go, is this heading for a compliment? Nope, it's because of Monster Hunter.
Yes. No, yeah, I've partly because of my trip to Japan, a lot of my hangout times have come due because everyone's like, hey, when you're back from Japan, let's hang out. I'm like, yes. And now it's all coming due. I'm like, oh God. But thankfully, a lot of that is also Monster Hunter. And they're like, in a lot of my friend circles, I'm known as the Monster Hunter guy. So
easy mode, nice.
Yeah, I get to always have some people to play with.
Not to like immediately hit you with a question that sounds like borderline podcast interviewee, but like, what like, what would do you have a main game? Like, what do you think you're the most well known for?
I don't think I do. I
wonder about moments like this. If you're like, oh, this is kind of quaint. Folks are finding me for like my original love, if it even is your original love.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Is I never really considered myself, for better or for worse, I never felt like I was ever a part of any one community, right? Any one game community. My videos have always just been things that I've been interested in. Like I so happened to love Monster Hunter. A big Monster Hunter game so happened to come out, in 2018. And it so happened to be obtuse enough that I felt as though I could teach. And that's all it comes down to, is like the reason I made those videos were for my friends who I wanted to get into Monster Hunter. That's really it.
That's a good reason.
Wholesome as hell, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't say I have a main game because, like most people, there isn't one. You probably understand. Well, I don't know. Some people, they do only play one game, right? But for me, I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of interests. So, and some of them I want to share with the world.
For a long, for a chunk of my life, it was WoW. Like that was the game. But for most of my life, it's been multiple games.
Yeah.
So I can understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, even
I know we're kind of in an era now where like gamer is such a broad term now. It doesn't really encapsulate all the different types of people who indulge in the hobby. You know, there are some people who you may call a gamer, but they only play League of Legends, or they only play Call of Duty, or they only play freaking 2K. I mean, sure, but it's like I've never really considered myself wanting to stick to one thing because there's so much variety out there. Life is good because it's varied.
That's
I think-
nice.
keeps me from being as grumpy as I know I can become too. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm not into this right now. I'm just gonna go play something else.
Yeah, exactly. It's helped me be at peace whenever a game inevitably does something that I don't like, because hey, there's just another game I could play out there. Like for sure, I'll voice my concerns and be upset about it, and like I won't completely detach myself. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm not shackled to these games. I can go play something else.
Sounds healthy.
It is, yeah. It's funny enough. Pokemon is what taught me to do that, and any Pokemon fans in the audience will know what I'm talking about.
Interesting. Why Pokemon?
I would say being a Nintendo fan taught me that.
Pokemon specifically, because ever since it's made its transition to 3D, the games have been more notoriously removing features from the past games rather than keeping with them and building upon them, and making a lot of
Oh.
sacrifices that fans have not liked. Not necessarily changing the core game. The core game still sticks around, you know, the whole turn-based collect the Pokemon, but it's just kind of been behind in a lot of different ways. Games have moved on and innovated over time, whereas Pokemon has always kind of been a little bit behind in a lot of ways, and that has made fans very frustrated. I would say rightly so, considering it is the highest earning IP of all time.
I forget that factoid from
Yeah.
time to time, and I hear it a few times a year. And a few times a year, I go, "Really?" And
But-
then I go, "Yeah, that makes sense."
But of course, yeah. But of course, it brings me. It can be at peace whenever you realize that Pokemon is more than the games now, and like if you just consider it more like this is a very sad, depressing way to look at it. But if you just look at it like a licensed tie-in game, then they're okay.
I do. They do kind of occupy the same place in my head now that
Yeah.
like Mickey Mouse does.
Well,
Which
I had that
yeah.
realization with Warhammer, and I like them for it. Like Warhammer will give their IP to anybody, and I just kind of find it quaint and cute. And sometimes they have a hit, but the majority of the time it's kind of weird. Whereas,
like,
I get really protective of some other IPs I really like, and that's odd.
yeah.
I
I
think
guess
it's comes down to expectations, right?
Yeah, it absolutely is expectations, which I guess in essence what I'm saying is lower your expectations, which is very sad. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But at the same time, a healthy amount of, you know, emotional distance from these products, because at the end of the day, that's what they are. They are products for us to consume for our entertainment. At the end of the day, you know, like if you get all too worked up over this thing that has been a major part of your life, then you're gonna obsess over it and go mad.
I'm
like,
sorry. I'll be right back. My phone is blowing up. Let me make sure.
Oh,
this is
all right.
Yeah,
not
good luck to
important.
you.
Yeah, like absolutely have some positive experiences. Let it drive you and carry you through life, and those, you know, positive emotional feelings will never be taken away from you. But also, you know, if the thing you love crashes and burns, it doesn't say anything about you either.
Sure.
Nothing in life lasts forever, and you know, one day you're gonna either fall out of love, or that thing that you love is not gonna do what you like anymore. And
Oh,
that's normal. That's life.
That's true. I think my big turning point in that was 4th edition. And then many years later when I was like, you know, I kind of miss 4th edition. That's weird. I thought I hated 4th edition. But I ended up missing it. What was your first Monster Hunter game?
Oh, my first Monster Hunter was 3 Ultimate on the Wii U.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
that was the one with the weird controller, right? The Wii
Yes,
U?
that was the basically the test run for the Switch. Basically, you had a second screen, not an extension, or not a repeat of the television screen,
Yeah.
but a second screen, kind of like a DS, but like a console version of the DS. But you could play the game without a television, essentially like Switch 1.0. And
Okay.
I made that purchase. Kind of regretted it. There weren't a lot of games on the Wii U. But being the high schooler that I was, yes, I got it in high school. You can feel old now. I didn't have a lot of money to purchase games. And so the few games that I could buy were the ones that often went on sale or were very cheap. In this case, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which I think was like $40.
Sure.
And I was like, all right, I can afford that. I'll buy Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And I hated it. Oh, man, I bounced off that game hard.
Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. So, so when was the turnaround then?
Oh, the turnaround was when I had to look at a bunch of guides. And if anyone remembers Polaris, that is Polaris is an old content creator. What is it called? Network that was owned by Maker and by extension Disney. Man, a lot of gaming content creators were a part of. Total Biscuit, may he rest in peace. What a wonderful creator. Jesse Cox was a part of. Some of the Game Grumps were a part of for a little bit as well.
Oh wow.
I think Northern Lion was even a part of it. Yeah, lots of big names that are still around to this day were a part of it. And they, Dodger as well. And they had a mini kind of series with in sponsorship with Capcom called Hunting Monsters, where the Game Grumps just played Monster Hunter together. And I was like, man, that looks like fun. They look like they're having a lot of fun. And they played 3 Ultimate. And so I watched that. I watched some guides. Shout out to Gaijin Hunter. Gaijin Hunter is, I like to say, the dad of the Monster Hunter content creator community, because he's been around for a long time. And he shows guides of just like the ins and outs of the game's move sets, the different weapons. Eric's gaming as well. Eric's himself is no longer a part of the channel, but that's a big Monster Hunter channel showing the moves as well. And I learned about the game, and I gave it a second try, and a third try, and a fourth try, and eventually it clicked, and I love it.
It's amazing how long those things can take. Actually, when we were doing MSQ for Final Fantasy 14, we met Gaijin Hunter. They would show up in the chat from time to time. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he started playing around the same time that you guys did, funny enough.
And so,
go figure.
Should my dual blade skills be lacking, know that I learned them to the best of my abilities using a Gaijin Hunter guide.
Yep. So if he's bad, it's your fault, Gaijin Hunter.
Exactly. Hey, I've got one move, but I do it really well.
Yeah.
Unless I lose track of my bar, and that's on me.
I have not watched Gaijin Hunter's Sword and Shield guide yet, but I feel like that now works, because now I could just be like, hey Joe, what should I be doing? However, for tonight, so we can have diversity. I've been playing nothing but Greatsword all WILDS.
Hell yeah!
Just because I knew we were going to be playing together at some point in the not too distant future. And I was like, I gotta learn anything but Sword and Shield for when we play.
No. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna Greatsword with you. That's what I'll do.
Oh what? Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Much as I will shill for the Sword and Shield, the Greatsword is the quintessential Monster Hunter weapon. Like, let's be real.
We said, I don't know if you're aware of this, on our first real Monster Hunter stream, not when we tried streaming it like 2 years ago and got mad at the co-op and then never played it again. On our first Monster Hunter World stream, we just sat down and like watched all your weapon guides.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And
really
immediately
bad.
I was like, ooh, Greatsword looks cool. And then like, I don't know, 10 seconds into your guide, I was like, this looks hard, and like I will be punished for my complete lack of knowledge in this game. And by the end of it, I was like, yep, I'm staying as far away from the weapon as possible.
Yeah.
And then we beat base world, did very little high rank. Although I guess we beat a very difficult investigation that people were somewhat surprised we did with the gear that we had. Mm-hmm. So I think we got a modicum of street cred.
Yeah.
And then when we came here, I saw the clashing, from the block mechanics, and I was like, I want to try something with Sword and Shield, but I really want to be able to do those clashes. So I was like, well, I guess Greatsword it is, and I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, I saw the Levi spin, and I was like, I gotta do that. That's what I'm doing. I need a buzzsaw real bad.
Oh yeah. Man,
JoCat has sent you a quest invitation. Oh yes, it's time for Oil Crow.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Grind.
Time to go. How many of these beaks do you need?
Let me see. Hopefully just one. It's for some boots that I want that will give me an extra point in wide range. Which is
sick.
A support build that I'm putting together.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Is there so here's my first like sweaty question of the night to the Monster Hunter expert. Is there BIS, like best in slot? Do people agree on that, or is it a lot more like, well, you know, I'm kind of more of an evade main?
There's kind of a BIS. There's BIS in the sense that this will give you mathematically the highest numbers, but that is reliant on you playing like a robot. And of course, you know, that's where the BIS falls apart, is because you can't account for human error in this game, right? So
I mean, you can expect human error if you're playing with us, but
that said, though, there's also a lot of systems in the game where damage might not always be the thing that you're looking for. That's Arch-Tempered Kieran in World is notorious for killing you real bad if you don't have enough resistances. So BIS for Arch-Tempered Kieran would be lots of lightning resistance and bringing a lightning resist mantle, you know, like, so really sort of, but it's dependent on the monster.
Okay.
And of course the play style as well.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like I got to high rank and I'm just gonna start making stuff because someday I might turn around and be like, oh, that has lightning resist. I really want that. Allow me to dress up in that thing I never wear anymore.
Yeah, I feel Monster Hunter is one of the best games that at least best at avoiding, it doesn't avoid it completely, but best at avoiding a pure BIS numbers game, like making damage the only thing that matters. Because of just how it's designed inherently, just makes that not always the best choice. And I like that about Monster Hunter. And as I get older and play more games, I'm more appreciative of games that do that more and more, which is why I'm more excited to play WoW later on, because, you know, same thing. It's like there are systems beyond damage that you need to keep into account. No shade at thrown at 14. I appreciate 14 for being a very, you know, straightforward game for when I don't want to do thinkies.
Oh, that's freaking wonderful. Like sometimes I like Minecraft where there is no end, and sometimes I'm like, oh, thank goodness, Factorio just ends, and I go to well, used to anyway.
Factorio ends?
It used to. Now it doesn't.
Oh no!
After the DLC they put out, but it used to be. You launched a ship, and the game said congratulations.
Oh my god! When I played, when I played Final Fantasy 1 last year, I was like, oh, this is exactly the length I needed. I was just like, oh, this is surmountable. Hell yeah. It's just nice.
Mm-hmm.
Give me more like sub 50-hour experiences.
Want me to join the standby?
Crash says, I usually take BIS and add in some comfort skills. I do that as well. Sometimes I'll just find like a really cool build online and I'm like, oh, do I really need critical eye? No, I'm okay with doing the damage. I crit all the time. I want extra health, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Also, the thing is, when you ask BIS, what I think is really cool about Monster Hunter is that, like, what kind of BIS, right? Do you want the highest damage ever? Well, perhaps this build that's kind of like a red Tearstone ring build from Dark Souls, where you're low health and you bomb yourself and like just never get hit ever again. So long as you never get hit, you're going to deal a bunch of damage. But it's like reliant on you being on low health, and you might die from that, you know? You might be able to squeeze out a few more bits of damage if you're on fire or something.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I was already before it was Home Depot, by the way. Would not stop calling. We're getting boring adult things delivered tomorrow.
Congrats.
Dude, it gets so much dumber. They're like, there's a bunch of wood we can't get because of Canada tariffs. I'm just like, oh my, fucking. But yeah. Anyway, when you were like support build, I'm like, okay, I already don't know what that means. Like, there's different. Like, I understand resist builds in this game because that like, I've been punished so many times for forgetting I have negative fire resist on my gear.
Shall I explain now, or shall I wait until your brain doesn't have to dedicate brain cells to fighting a monster?
Let's make that a post-oil crow discussion.
Okay.
All right.
Because, I mean, bunch of balloons here isn't the biggest deal in town.
Also, by the way, I need 2 beaks. That is what I need. So we can focus the face.
So
breaking the face will help you in this endeavor.
I forgot.
Yes. Breaking the face will increase the chance that I get beaks, so that I can get my nice boots.
Let's get JoCat some boots.
Is there any logic to who gets a weapon from what animal, or do they just kind of try to keep it diversified? And not worry about it.
Who gets weapons from what animal? What do you mean?
Yeah, like I don't get a weapon for dual blades from killing this guy, but like a hammer does.
Yeah, no, I think it's just to diversify, and also probably feature creep. Like they can only design so many weapons within the allotted dev time, so
that's fair.
they can't design every monster to have with every weapon. You know, that's my guess anyway.
I think that's solid.
Also, I love so many of my friends are new to Monster Hunter, and this is their first Monster Hunter game. And like, this is such a different monster. Oh, very nice. This is such a different monster that they're like, gross, nope. And I'm like, yeah, welcome to Monster Hunter. There's gonna be a lot more of these.
I'm trying to think of who I thought the nastiest one was. Probably the first monkey, fart monkey.
Ah, Kongalala. Oh boy.
I already just have this thing where I don't like monkeys, and he's just disgusting.
Yeah, so many people are surprised at Kongalala's existence. I'm like, he's an old monster. He's been around since the beginning.
Was there any nasty ones in World?
Were there any what?
Nasty monsters in World? Other than Luna, because F that lion.
Oh, Luna's such an a-hole.
Yeah, Lunastra was it's funny. There's the conversation about difficulty in every Monster Hunter game, and maybe it has gotten easy due to some quality of life stuff. Maybe it hasn't. I don't know. But regardless, World got it a bunch. This game is too easy now. But when Lunastra came out, boy oh boy, did you hear some complaints. It's like, oh, our game is too easy, is it?
Now, Come Out makes it sound like that was later in the release cycle, so that was a...
It was. Yeah, Lunastra was a title update monster, and it was very, very cool seeing her wombo combo her Nova with Teostra.
Oh, that was just romantic.
Mm-hmm. Get you a girl.
Find you someone who can
combos
spare
your Nova.
There we go.
Get you
Yeah,
a girl who can combo your Nova.
they're so cute together. Though we did find a Beetlejuice and a Rathalos sleeping together, and that was adorable.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I really do love that this game, like starting with World, they added so much cool, just like animalistic nature stuff to these creatures, and they've only upped their game since. Like, did you know? Fun fact: Anjanath in the ancient forest will sometimes at sunset just go find its favorite spot and just watch the sun set over the horizon.
We killed him there, and we were losing our mind. We're like, oh, we feel so bad. Look at him, he's just chilling. People. And then it happened a second time where we're like, we think this is a thing they're doing on purpose.
I think that's just what he does. That's how he lives his life. He is a peaceful feller.
Yeah, although they are called monsters, that's just what they call them. They're really just animals. And I love that this game, more than any one thus far, has emphasized that you are not hunting, you're not poaching for no reason. You're just taking care of things, taking care of the ecosystem, protecting civilization, keeping things in balance.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I mean, they got into that a bit in World. I didn't pay super close attention to the story in World, but when I unlocked the quest to go hunt Pickle,
oh yeah,
for some reason Pickle just freaked me out, and I was like, I'm gonna pay attention to what they're saying about this.
Yeah,
and it was a lot of that, maintaining the food chain and preserving the balance. And I started Night Elf in World of Warcraft, and that's a huge thing with like Night Elf lore, is about maintaining the balance of nature, and I just love that. I love that kind of stuff. I'm a big geek about it.
Ooh, you guys want to sleep bomb this guy?
Sleep bomb?
Like take a nap because he looks pillowy and comfortable?
No. Do you guys know about sleep bombing?
Sleep bombing? No.
Sleep bombing. Okay, time for your.
Hold on. Barrels, like putting barrels down and blowing them up.
Yes.
Okay, we do know about that. Yeah, I was big into that with Sword and Shield and World because I learned how to backstep cancel out of the damage.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Bombs are extra great because bombs ignore armor. So, good fun fact.
Oh, I don't think I knew that though. That's good to know.
That's why people put bombs when the monster's sleeping rather than just using attacks, because The attacks can be resisted by armor a little bit, but bombs will eat completely through it. That's why they're the most efficient thing to use while the monster's asleep.
Pardon me.
Not that you have to every time, of course. Sometimes it is fun to just do a true charge on the monster's face to wake it up.
That's the other thing I've been trying to work on is like missing my combo on purpose to get the final shot of true charge onto the sleeping monster.
Yeah.
I love it because in my head, like, I'm trying to rationalize it in the lore of the game, and I'm like, my hunter's just superstitious, you know, wants to make sure they do every attack possible before actually waking up the monster.
Yes, of course, of course. Yeah.
Oh, he's so nasty when he's limp.
Yeah. Just the saggy just skin. He looks like my fingers after I've taken a long bath. There we go.
Just spent too long in the pool.
Yeah, I'm all pruny.
Oh, I accidentally
All right,
called.
so it is a middling rarity piece. So here's hoping. Hey, I got one. All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. All right, let's see what the quest rewards give us.
Oh, I got a beak as well.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah, it has been eluding me. This is not for a want of trying. I have been hunting this guy before playing with you guys, but it just wouldn't drop the desire sensor.
We were recently made aware of the phrase desire sensor.
Yes.
And we, like, the gullible individuals we are, were like, wait, is that really a thing? And chat just, you know,
Of course it's a thing. Do not dismiss the desire sensor for all of your drop will elude you forever. It's real, and to say that it's not will curse you.
So when we wailed on its face earlier, did that increase your chance of carving it, or were those little pop-ups there when we broke things when it was informing us we got the thing that you were looking for?
Yeah, when you break it, oh, I didn't get another one. When you break a piece, that increases the chances of, you know, material drops related to that piece being dropped.
On the carve.
Bro, I got 3.
Either on the card or the quest rewards. You got 3?
Wow,
Well, I got
damn.
1 off the carve, and then target rewards are at the end of the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got 2 more on top of the carve. I'm so sorry.
Punching the air. Good lord.
Oh my word. That's the desire sensor. I'm just like, I don't even know if I want these. And it's like, well, here, take them because you're not trying to build anything.
Look at me, I'm Garrett. I don't know things, so the game's just gonna give me everything.
It makes you feel better. Luke, our mod in chat Luke was my go-to for helping me farm in World so that we could hopefully see credits before this came out. And I was farming Rado stuff, and Luke just kept getting all the Rado on pieces that I needed, and I was just like, I needed like 3 Radobon kills to every one of Luke's skills to get the stuff that I needed.
Yep, it happens to all of us eventually. None of you guys would happen to have any investigations for our little Popolo, would you?
Let me
Yeah,
go to the
see if
map and
We
see.
saved up any.
Is there anywhere to go in town? And also, are there like bonus investigations, or is it all just map based now?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm learning that.
I think
along
I accidentally found something on the support desk.
Yeah, you can talk to Alma, and if you look
Oh,
at...
those are bounties. Okay, not...
Yeah, if you
not
go to
investigations.
field survey history, that will show if you have one available.
I know I saved a couple. I don't think we found him.
Well, if you go to world map 2, Kyle, it'll just kind of show you the monsters that are there.
Oh,
And then...
field survey history is the ones we've done recently.
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind then.
Because we killed the Yeti and what chat was calling rubber chicken.
Who's Rubber Chicken?
It's the jiggling with the Gypceros. That's it. I remember it by what they called them with in hunting monsters. That's
It sounds like an 80s vocab
Absolutely.
tape.
yeah.
I mean,
Pre-order Jiggling with the Gypceros.
Jiggling with the Gypceros.
I do have a tempered jiggler, a tempered spider, and a tempered fire chicken. So I've got some things saved
No.
there.
Yeah. No.
Oh, wait. I an oil well basin that looks like I have 1 that has a blue gem, a silver gem, a bronze gem, and a question and a mystery sack.
Yes, let me see if I have some. I didn't realize you had to actually be in the location.
And then you can lightly peruse, but then I think to save it, I think you have to go to the location.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
I have a tempered Rompopolo.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Wait, can I?
Okay.
I think I can do this from map. Someone was saying.
Okay.
Detail.
I also want to say thank you to our Wojo for 34 freaking months of membership. They're very stoked that JoCat is here, and I just wanted to thank him.
Aw,
Thank you very
glad
much.
to be here. So yes, to show off what I mean about support builds, I'm gonna go ahead and wear it for this hunt, so you can get a good idea what I mean.
You know, I should probably look at the monster field guide for this guy. Like, what kind of damage is Rompopolo even doing? Like poison, right?
He does poison, yes.
Recommended elemental attack is water. Does it show me defenses?
Yes. So if you go to, I think, the second page and you press Y, it should
Helpful
show
hints?
what he.
Oh, damn.
What is
Okay.
on him.
Okay, so what do I want? Like 4 stars? Is that what I want?
So those are for the different damage types: slicing, ammo-based damage, or
Blunt?
yeah, blunt damage, and what's most effective on the different parts of the body.
Okay.
The second half of that section is how effective the different elements are, and it seems as though Rompopolo is not the most elementally weak monster. Like, it's only got a few 2 stars from water at
makes sense.
sections. So, raw damage might just be the way to go for this guy.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
That
I was
said,
just curious.
Water damage won't be bad. It just won't be great against him.
I took one look at this guy. I'm like, surely fire should do extra damage to the oil monster, but no, apparently.
Kyle, you were gonna say something?
Yes, I've saved it. I've posted. Okay, cool. Invited to quest. You all are invited to.
Oh, you didn't. If you were doing it right away, you didn't have to save it.
Well, he was. It said he was leaving soon, so I was
never mind.
nervous he would
Smart
leave.
Never mind. Smart then. Okay. I've been like trying to hold on to points for some reason. I just don't like parting with things. But all right, cool. I didn't realize you were back in your ballerina spider outfit, Kyle. That looks nice.
It does look nice. Well, I'm just wearing anything that gives better armor right now and not trying to worry about it. But then I keep running into evasion window things and going, oh well, that's sacred to me. I want to keep that. So
You look like a Yakuza character fell into Castlevania.
I am a mess. I'm an absolute mess. And I need to get rid of these weapons really badly, but I just haven't really farmed anything of note.
You don't want a chicken decapitator?
I mean, I like chickens.
I
don't know. I just need to kill one thing enough times that actually drops a weapon for me.
Lenko, thanks for the super. Garrett, ignoring desire sensor explains your mount luck in 14. Well, now hold on, because I got the savage mount, and so I think Garrett luck is officially
he's
over.
redeemed. Yeah, it's on its way up.
Also,
Stocks
Garrett,
are rising.
I think you are not in the link party anymore.
Oh,
how did that happen?
Wait, he was standing right next to me. Oh,
I was standing right next to you.
Well, you were in town, right? Oh yeah, you have left the link party.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Because the multiplayer in this game is really good and always works.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's amazing.
Kyle, could you or Joe, could one of you invite me to the link party? I don't know how to barge my way into it.
Oh wait, no, it says you're in the link party now. Then why is it?
Okay. Oh, just go to your invite tab and find the quest, maybe.
Oh, is that I probably just missed the hamburger button.
Okay, my bad. I spread misinformation.
I'll just talk to Alma. Where's Alma? Dude, we
learned
had a whole
about
thing
that.
on misinformation.
Yeah, we had to learn
recently.
about that. That was a thing.
Oh my god. I think a Gaijin Hunter was in our chat that day. All right, let's see. Link member quests. Searching. Sorry, Garrett. Savage mounts are guaranteed drops. It's not guaranteed. I'm gonna win it, Iprix. I still won the roll.
Oh wait.
I'm happy. Let me be happy.
Okay. Wait.
Evening to you, Catherine.
Try
Thanks for the super.
Okay.
Okay.
He's done
Glad
it.
you
All
got
right.
You know
Departing
what else
now.
I'm glad for, Kyle? We got a pup date.
Yes, pup date.
from Marvel, or no, from Claveman.
Oh, perfect. How's the pups?
The bringer of the pup dates. Apparently ate the entire pup cup, including the cup.
Amazing. All right, before we head off, I want to show you the magic of wide range.
Yes.
Once Garrett gets here.
Wide range?
Wide range. So wide range is the premier support skill in this game. What it does is it makes it so that whenever you or the person with wide range drinks a potion, eats an item, or whatever, the benefits of it are extended to everybody else. So, for instance, I'm going to drink this armor skin. All of us are going to get the...
Oh, fancy.
Ooh.
That is such a weird name for it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called that, but it works on basically every single consumable besides a well-done steak. So if
And this is an armor ability?
This is an armor ability, yes. This is the thing that I'm grinding for. And, you know, that also works for curatives. So if you guys are poisoned and I use an herbal medicine, you will get cured of the poison. And it's what makes Sword and Shield a very, very good support weapon because you can use it while your weapon is out. You know, since you can use items with your weapon out, it makes you the fastest one to use them.
Sure. Huh.
Big fan of that.
Yeah, that is why I constantly say there are no support weapons in Monster Hunter, not even the hunting horn. There are weapons that can merely support. And there's a big difference there.
Okay, well, you just made me very excited about having multiple armor sets beyond just resistances.
Oh yeah, yeah. Really, you could wear this armor set for any weapon, really, but like, I just like to use it for Sword and Shield, and Sword and Shield is really good at doing it because of the fact that you can, you know, use items quicker.
You're right. I'm mounted.
But yeah, that's what I mean by sets and builds is like sometimes whenever I feel like being a support, I'll just put on this armor set and go. And
that's cool.
Great. It was definitely needed whenever Behemoth dropped in World and you actually needed a proper healer.
Yes, we've heard of the legends.
Yet.
Yeah, haven't gotten to it yet, but we've heard about how that was designed to be very party-oriented despite...
Yeah. And it was another instance of like, oh yeah, the game's too easy, take this then. And there was some welcome difficulty added to the game.
That's rad. So you also play some greatsword?
A little bit. I mean, I've had to learn every single weapon, at least in some part, in order to write the guides, you know? So.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I know a layman's amount for every weapon. I have an approximate knowledge of all weapons.
I find myself, like, never reaching... You're playing on a PlayStation controller?
I am, yes.
I find myself never reaching for circle.
Circle?
On greatsword. Should I be circling more on greatsword?
Perhaps, yes. Whenever you press circle while charging, you will do a bash that has hyper armor. So what that means is you'll still take the damage, but you won't be knocked out of it.
Is that the same as attacking after a dodge?
Yes.
It's a shoulder charge, right?
Shoulder bash, yeah. It is great for anticipating moves and just shadding your way through them. Just big a shad your way through moves.
I've just been doing that by dodging, and then hitting triangle. I play on an Xbox controller, so pardon me while I'm trying to think.
No, all good.
Damn,
but
thanks for the heals.
The greatsword is great because it's in its name, but also because it's got such a high skill ceiling. I think it's one of the most high skill ceiling weapons in the game because although it is simple, like just because of how slow it is and methodical and like you need to anticipate not only the monster to hit it, but anticipate in order to counter it because they've added that new offset attack. Like it is one of the slowest counters in the world and you really have to use it preemptively rather than reactively. Yeah, it's a very reactive weapon, and I feel as though it is the weapon to choose if you want to be good at Monster Hunter combat, because in order to get good at the greatsword, you need to really bring Monster Hunter down to its purest essence of learning the monster's tells, its moveset, and everything, because of the fact it's so slow. Like, you can't really just wing it with a greatsword. I mean, you can, but, you know.
So let's see, how do I charge with the B button? It appears to be like a wide slash. Oh, it's the second attack in sequence.
Yes, so the counter is Y and B at the same time. Now it does deal damage on its own, but it's also like a counter. Whereas where you if you use it to a good hit. If you use it on a monster as it's hitting you, then you will just parry through that attack.
I was really good at it for like the first 4 monsters of this game, and then they got super subtle with their tells.
Yeah. Good break. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. My God, Kyle, calm down. Jeez.
It's all I do.
This is what it's like to play with
It's all I know.
You're going nuts over there. I'm just hearing never ending. I feel
Sure
like
you don't want to play Rogue in World of Warcraft, Kyle?
I mean, like I tried it in World, it didn't stick, but the perfect dodge. Ever since God of War, I just love perfect dodging. And now I have this Levi spin and the wounds thing. Like, Dual Blades got so filled out.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's like somebody threw a fork in a garbage disposal.
And now I'm thinking about that extremely old meme.
Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal.
That was still really big the first year I went to Dragon Con, and there was like 200 people doing it in a hotel lobby at the same time.
Wow.
That and the What Does the Fox Say? It was a hell of a year to go to Dragon Con.
Jeez.
There was also like a meeting of the Elsas, like 200 people were dressed up as Elsa and they were all singing Let It Go. It was a hell of a year. Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I am very, very hungry. Please hold.
I had a pub sub, so I'm okay. Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, I'm talking about yeah.
Wait. Before, don't do anything.
Wait,
I
what?
can help you with that.
Wait,
hold on.
I thought you could
can
feed
eat
me
for him and
I thought you
feed him
could
like a
feed
baby
me.
bird.
Does that give you stamina?
Wait, really? Oh, like my health is down. It wasn't stamina.
Oh, your health. Here,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can drink for you. There
Wait,
you go.
really?
Yeah. Check out your health. Here. Go ahead and purposefully get hit. I'll prove it. I'll show you the power of wide range.
Oh, now it's actually hard to be hit.
Yeah.
Now that I'm trying.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
There we go. And watch this. And just like that, Hocus Pocus, you're healed. Magically from the fact that I am drinking the potion.
I don't know. Oh, it's kind of nasty. It's like, are you baby birding us? Like how?
Yeah,
how is
yeah.
this-
I'm giving you,
Well,
wireless mouth to mouth.
It
the
can't be
middle
well
of
done
combat.
steaks, you know? There's a limit.
Yeah.
If you will take
And I suspect rations as well. That's a little bit of a nerf. Is you could eat rations and basically give other people more stamina. Ooh, but I could get. Do I have an energy drink for you? I do. Here, enjoy the stamina.
What's
Take
the?
this Red Bull.
It's the dash juice I hear all about. I got to get some dash
yeah.
juice.
Yeah.
What is
no?
Dash
They've
Juice?
lumped it in with energy drinks. Dash juice is a consumable that lowers your stamina depletion rate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, quite the
There
thing.
used to be Mega Dash Juice, which basically gave you infinite stamina, but they've since removed it from the franchise. It's in old world games though.
Oh, jeez.
And whenever I say that old world games, I'm referring to games before Monster Hunter World, because
Gotcha. So like
there's a very
pre-world.
very big divide in game feel and design since World, for better or for worse.
Well, there wasn't any clashes, right? That was a world thing. First time ever?
Clashes are actually a wild thing.
No, the territory disputes.
Oh
where
yes,
where they would get mad at you. Oh, speaking of.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Here we go.
Is that a Rathian? No, that's
a Rathian. Yes.
Yes. Okay. We haven't fought one of these yet.
Mm-hmm. Say hello to Queen of the Skies.
Hey, nice.
And she's gone. Oh, wait.
No.
Well, no. I mean,
No,
I
it said
can.
Rathian is leaving the locale, but I guess a different
Well,
Rathian.
she's thinking about it. She's got a scheduled flight.
It's a flock of Rathians.
Do you want me to poop her?
She might be gone. She might be on her way.
Oh, well, he's on his way out.
Okay, yes, he is. Do you have any poop? It might be good to poop her.
I mean,
Is this not like World where they just like can't hurt you anymore?
Yeah, she's still sticking around.
Okay, well, there we
yeah,
go.
poop, good. Thank you.
Did you already
Hey,
poop
I got
her?
my second beak. All right.
Nice, grats.
Nice. Yeah, thank you. Rathian, please go away. Rathian.
Rathian.
Rathian. Down, girl. Okay, she's just...
Yeah, she's
You
just
gotta do
gesturing.
the Jurassic Park raptor hands up thing. You gotta,
Yeah. Dinosaur, stop!
It's okay. It's okay. We're friends. We're friends. Yeah, I think she's just...
Yeah, she's
It's
just
okay.
she's chilling, you know.
It's such a gorgeous design.
Mm-hmm.
Covered in poop.
Yeah. She's just hanging out. Wow, all bark, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a chihuahua.
Have you gotten to have a Rathalos fight yet, Joe?
I have. Rathalos, I believe, is the quintessential perfect monster to get started learning Monster Hunter.
He was beautiful. The like the eyes that would show through the smoke he was making, and then just the fire reflecting off the scales. What a freaking gorgeous battle!
I mean, he is the mascot. So
yeah,
it
it's a
would give him
beautiful,
a lot of love.
it's a beautiful freaking model.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think this is some of the first tempered anything I've found. That's why I'm like, I don't know what this stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember that they explained tempered stuff to us.
Yes. The big deal being, if we combine 3 with different elements, we get an element-less weapon, and if we combine 3 of the same element, we get an element weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny Rathalos like going into a world, like being the only monster I really knew, and playing 14. I wanted that mount so bad because I just love that design.
Yeah.
I'm not a classic dragon fan. I like it when you just take a T-Rex and you slap 2 wings on him. Like that's my favorite kind of dragon. Which I guess is a wyvern. You're both D&D nerds.
You're talking about the big front hands though. You want like a dinosaur.
Yeah, which I would say the Rathalos kind of scratches that itch for me. You know, I don't like 4-legged dragons as much as
Really?
hind-legged dragons.
Interesting.
Man, like I cracked open that 3rd edition book before I even learned to play and was just like, holy shit, with the little tiny person drawing next to the red dragon.
Well, I mean, I've mentioned this before. I didn't grow up with fantasy, really. I was like a sci-fi kid, and then so for me it was Dragonheart, and that dragon was kind of lame, and then Reign of Fire came out, and that's basically wyverns, and they're the coolest dragons I've ever seen. So I think that's why, and I'm just a big Jurassic Park kid at heart. So and then in World of Warcraft we got proto drakes, which have that look, and that's like my favorite mount in World of Warcraft. So, yeah. And then we got in the world, and I was really excited to fight a Rathalos. And then I left world being like, I think I'm a giant Anjanath stan. Like, I love freaking fighting Angie. I refuse to refer to Angie as Barney.
He's not, though. How could you say that he's Barney? He's not.
He's
purple.
a big purple dinosaur. Well, I'm pink, you know. Yeah, both are questionably apparent on the color wheel.
Yeah. Like Clifford makes sense. He's a big red dog. Barney, I don't know about that one.
He still rips your face off. I mean,
Is this okay? I'm just gonna forge something. I'm gonna try out this
Yeah, go ahead.
artisan, not called artisan thing, and just make something.
what is the word what are you doing?
Ardian? I'm trying out an Ardian weapon.
Guardian weapons, yeah.
S-less artisan.
You got an.
So how does that work?
It's a little confusing, but you just basically choose 3 parts to put together, and you will craft a weapon that is not a part of the typical kind of weapon trees.
Oh, so is there a chance to get some really rad stuff this way?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of, this is where like the min-maxing comes in.
Oh, okay.
Like if you want the ultimate fire sword or the ultimate water or poison spear or whatever.
Oh.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, because fire. Okay, so
Oh.
like make a.
Dude, it's got
Great.
like some nice slots. Look at the amount of sharpness I have on this thing, man. Like this
and it'll
actually
make you bigger.
the damage is the same, but oops, sorry, I was clicking around. Oh, come back.
Oh yeah, chat. Luke Garrow says it's RNG bis weapon.
RNG bis. Okay.
Yep.
So it's Diablo.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
there, Garrett, you can see on my screen, like, yeah, I lose 10 attack, but I get 20, 30 more affinity. and the sharpness is big on it. That's
You have
nice.
any blue sharpness at all, which is a massive
Yeah.
upgrade over what you're currently rocking.
Is that? Oh, if you push it further with like, what's it called? One of the skills that pushes up your sharpness. It looks like you can reach, what is that, purple?
I think there's.
Was that what the mini bar is?
I don't think I've seen
Yeah.
purple. I've seen white in World. Is there purple in World?
Yes, that might be white then. I think that's white sharpness.
Check out this freaking glaive.
It's either white or purple. One of
Oh,
those.
that's sick. I'm assuming it splits
Yeah,
when you pull it out.
Ooh.
That's freaking massive.
That's just like a Gundam weapon. Like, what am I looking at?
Yeah. Let's see if I have any. I don't think I have any sharpness doodads.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see what it's called. It is called. Chat's gonna find it before I do. Because chat's fast like that.
Well, it's not always obvious because the one that actually unlocked the blast on my Kirby weapon in World was called
Handicraft. That's what it's called. Yeah, not the most obvious name. But
Oh, yeah.
Handicraft. Handicraft will extend your weapon's sharpness beyond its base sharpness. Yeah.
I don't think I have any handicraft. Could
I
I
was
go?
thinking razor sharp, but no, razor sharp's a new thing that just prevents your sharpness from lowering at the same rate.
Could I get it by? Didn't we meet the Meld old lady? Would she have any chance of getting me certain
Potentially.
gems?
Yeah, potentially. You could also search your armors for that specific skill. If you click in the right stick, go to equipment skills and select handicraft, it will it will highlight which armors specifically give you that armor skill.
Or in Maestro, but
Interesting.
I don't see any handicraft. Oh, and gems. Is there no decorations for handicraft?
Oh wait, are there no armor skills that give handicraft yet? It might be decoration exclusive.
Or it might be that this is allowing me to search the ones I actually have. Which
Oh, it's a weapon skill now. Okay, so only weapon.
What? Okay.
That's right. That's something new that wasn't in World isn't skills. So offensive skills, things like attack and crit and handicraft, they seem to be tied to weapons now. So yeah, there we go. I'm looking at some of my sword and shields. They got offensive guard. Looks like all the sword and shields have offensive guard. Hammer has. Wait, no, sorry. My sword and shield had offensive guard. Yeah, some of them have speed. Some of them have just straight up guard. Critical element. Yeah. So it seems as though all the offensive skills are tied to weapons now.
Interesting. What is a hard target?
A hard target.
So I got
As in difficult?
Got Mind's Eye here. 50% chance of your attacks to not be deflected and 10% damage on hard targets.
So monsters, different parts of the monster have a different hardness. And if your sharpness is too low, you'll actually just straight up bounce off. You might have experienced some of that in World.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, Mind's Eye means you get to ignore that.
Oh, well, that seems good.
It seems pretty good. I have a hot take that it is a noob trap because ideally you would want your weapon sharpness to be high enough to cut through that toughness anyway. And that you could have just, used a different skill in its place.
So what was I played Switch Axe in World. Still do. I love it. I freaking love Switch Axe over there.
Weapon.
And I had True Strike when I was in sword mode, which means I'd never be deflected.
Oh,
What was that? Like it was called
yeah, I think that sounds right.
Tiger's Eye or Laser Eyes or something. It has a special name, but I'm D&D brain and I think of like True Strike. So, but my still deflect on things sometimes.
Yes. Yep.
So that was just I would never need hardness dampening if I had Mind's Eye, is what chat's calling it.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Now, that said, I say it's a noob trap, but really, skills are for comfort. You put on whatever you're most comfy with. Monster Hunter is a very versatile game that you can build to whatever fits your playstyle best.
Interesting.
Are 2 pip gems lower versions of or higher versions of 1 pip gems?
Yes, gems come in 3 sizes: large, medium, and small.
And a large
you
would
can-
have 3 levels of a skill if it had 3 pips.
Yes. Sometimes they actually have multiple skills on them. I don't know if that's the case in this game. I just know in Endgame World that was the case. Like you'll find 3 pip, maybe even 4 pip gems that might have multiple skills on them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. As it is now, it either has multiple pips of the skill or it's just a more valuable skill.
All right. Chat, you see my big list of 2s here. Is there any 2s I'm kind of overlooking in favor of like a 1 attack gem or a 1 critical gem? Because my 2s are all kind of oddball in comparison.
Blunt, opener, drain. Yeah, it's all kind of situational, you know. Offensive guard. Well, you can't block with the dual blades.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's not going to happen.
no, I think these are good. Everyone's gonna say just like attack jewel because this is like the most straightforward. But no, like I don't think you're losing the potential, you know, by way of putting these smaller ones in the larger slots at all.
Interesting.
Would flight be off a rock or a bird, or would I be technically flying when I do flips?
Flying, it just refers to any time you're doing an attack while you're in the air, while you're jumping.
Okay.
I would assume that doesn't count for your buzzsaw thing.
Yeah.
Perhaps not. It's not clear. I don't know. I just know that for certain it works for attacks you do while you're in the air.
Doesn't include Beyblade, says chat.
Nah, shame.
Beyblade. I hadn't thought about that. That's all I'm going to call it now.
Oh, this thing's great. Look at this freaking sizable ancient.
Somebody in the chat was mentioning, yes, I have not completed the high rank story yet. I am Hunter rank 31, which you may be surprised the Monster Hunter Guides guy hasn't beaten the game. No, because I play it fairly casually compared to most. Compared to most other guide people.
We're decently close. Yeah, 24 for me.
Yeah, that's good.
There was some kind of block at 30, right? Oh, I think we can't hunt apexes until 30. Right?
I'm not
Isn't
sure.
that why we were trying to get to 30?
I do know at 30 they have you know, grind more hunter rank.
Did you require more Rompopolo
Armor that I was looking for. I'm good.
Yes, all right.
Do you guys have anything you're shooting for?
I am paralyzed by indecision. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't really know what to chase because
Oh, well, we just got a bunch of tempereds around right now. There's a Guardian Anjanath hanging out. And we got tempered Lala.
I think you know what? I had a fleeting fancy on Sword and Shield just because I enjoyed sleep so much in
Oh yeah.
that would be not Nursella, that's the Balahara. No. Balahara is the water dude.
No, Nursilla is the sleep one.
Nursella is the sleep one? Oh.
Yeah.
Who's the other spider? Lalabarina, and that's
Lalabarina.
paralysis. Okay, that's why I'm confused. Okay.
God, as
Yes.
someone, Nursilla made its debut in Monster Hunter 4, and it's so nice to see her in HD and just seeing all the cool weapons because they were my favorite weapon designs because they just look so cool and sci-fi, like mecha weapons.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I logged on in between streams just to finish up the low rank Nursilla armor because I was like, I look like an EVA unit and I love this.
Yep, it's dope. Well,
But
if you guys have no qualms, we could do some of your side quests that you may have picked up.
Oh yeah, if you've got any we can coordinate on, let's bust them out.
Yeah. Let's see, what do I got? Those are good to fill out. Mission info. I've got capture some plant
Mission.
fish.
Want me to just read mine off?
Sure.
Premonitions, which looks like it's a main quest. You should probably do that. Healing Help. Darreel's Research Report. Smithy's Seal of Quality. Ada's Apprehensions. And What We Protect.
Let's do the Smithy's Seal of Quality because that's a good one. I think it's gonna have us hunt a Lalabarina. If you go to Gemma, it should be an optional quest.
Okay. I am now tracking it. So accept the optional quest. Well, that's freaking straightforward enough.
Oh,
22 minutes left on my food. Oh, let me restock real quick.
hang on. My cat wants to talk to me too. He wants flash flies. The adorable little guy.
He's so cute.
Unlike the monsters who won't be seeing much of anything.
Let's see. I want to restock. And maybe stow my dung.
That's a good idea.
Stowing dung.
Yeah, I probably have a bunch of random crap in the old pouch right now.
I just came in from walking the dogs the other day and just brought in the poop bag full of poop with me. I was just like, why did I bring this inside? All right, cool. I'm gonna go accept that optional quest. Oh, you're right. It's not at Alma, right? Is it?
No, it is. It should be.
Oh,
If you go to optional quests, there should be like a Lalabarina quest.
There's a mark on my map and it's nowhere near Alma. That's interesting. Post Joy.
Yeah, she tends to wander sometimes.
Optional.
Oh yeah, is that it? Wait.
Where is
Smithy Seal Equality.
Smithy's-
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
over.
Yeah, if you just post it, right? We're all in the group together. We should.
We
I'll
should
see it.
get notification once it
Posting quest. Oh,
There
I'm
it
just
is.
instantly, departing. There it is. As we head out, thanks, Drasoni, for the generous super where you were responding to me saying, let me be happy, and you gave us money for tacos. Thank you. That's, that will, in fact, make me happy. And hi back at you, Joshua.
Let's see, Lalabarina's weak to fire, so I will bring some fire.
Oh, that's a good idea. I need more weapons.
I will never stop loving the swamp. It's so pretty.
Now, I'm
Oh,
guessing.
Yeah, it's favorite.
I'm guessing oils in previous games allowed you to like slap on some type of damage to your weapon
By order of the guild.
and change that up very quickly.
Oils?
Yeah, wasn't there like oils an old weapon?
Oh yes, that was in one entry. That was in Generations Ultimate, the game right before World, which was a sort of best of kind of send off to the series. It had almost every single monster, and oils was a Sword and Shield exclusive consumable where you could slather up your sword and shield with one of several things, either Heartbreaker oil, which would, as the name implies, break parts. Affinity oil, which gave you more affinity. Exhaust oil would make the monster tired quicker. You essentially had a hammer at that point. And I think another one that I'm... Mind's Eye oil, so you just didn't bounce.
Wow.
Yeah, made Sword and Shield very versatile and borderline overpowered. I think Gen U was when Sword and Shield was, I think, the strongest it had ever been. It's a pretty good contender right now, but we need to lure the monster to Gemma.
Yeah, we have to.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
No,
I
worries.
should probably stop stabbing it then.
I've got luring pods. I can shoot it at the monster, and it will follow me. So
Oh, I don't think we've ever used those before.
yeah, I mean, this is the first time it wants you to. So I don't have Gemma on my map, so maybe
She appears to be over here.
Yep, she's
Where
right by
Kyle
me.
is.
I'm always down.
lead the way. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Could I just
Bring her
lure?
to me.
Did that do anything?
Yep. There we go. You did it.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, set her up.
So yeah, Gemma wants to show us some new invention.
Oh, she's got little cat's running out.
There it is. Cool little net trap.
Oh. You see that on the spider seems odd.
Oh,
I still think it's an ant.
it does look very ant-like.
It does only have 6 legs. That's a good
that is
point.
true.
So not an arachnid, technically.
Nope. The same with Nursilla, actually.
Oh, I didn't. By the time I made it to Nursilla, I didn't count anything.
Yeah. It's really fun. It's exciting every time they introduce like each new unique framed monster because it's an indicator that it's probably not a sign, but it's potential for more monsters to use that frame and more variety. Because you may notice lots of monsters share animations and kind of visual structure.
Yes, one of the weird things we ran afoul was I called Jay Leno. When we met his exploding version in the Elder Recess, a reskin, and a bunch of people were like, "Oh no, don't say that! No, don't say that!"
Yeah.
But
In the not negative way, yes, a lot of these monsters are reskins after a fashion. They are definitely their own unique thing. Don't get me wrong, but they do use a base skeleton for a lot of them. Not that I think there's anything wrong with that. I believe that it's a very efficient use of dev time. And in some ways kind of makes it a cool little thing that they can fit the same classification as well in universe.
oh, definitely. There's the classic RPG thing of the ant is now red, the ant is now blue, where you're like, oh, okay. But
Yeah.
something Final Fantasy 14 was really good at was like, oh, that's definitely the tree.
Yeah.
But they did enough to make it a robot, and it's looking all right. Look at that tree go.
And I
A
would
lot of
say
the
Hunter takes
14.
that to the extreme where it's like, okay, they share a lot of the same frames and some of the same animations and attacks, but it's like so unique in every other sense. Hey, you guys want to bully this monster?
Always.
Yes, absolutely.
Here.
What's your
I'll
thought?
show you the true power of the sword and shield. It's going to be locked down for like almost a minute.
Wait, why is
Wail
that?
on it. Go ahead.
What does this have to do with Sword and Shield?
That is because I'm going to just attack it and ow, stop it. There we go. Back in the trap. You go.
Because you're just dropping traps.
I'm just dropping traps. Which I can do because I'm a sword and shield man. I can do mid combo. And let's just drop another one. Oh, never mind. You're just going to lock him down. Okay. When she rolls over, hopefully she gets in the next trap.
Broke the butt.
Nice. Yep, into the trap it goes. And then the other one. And another. Again!
This is the most true charge slashes I've ever landed.
Yes.
Oh, and she's gone.
Hell yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh, her poor butt's all sad.
Yeah.
She's over there just like, oh no, it's the crap guides guy.
Man, I sure hope he doesn't do that thing that he did to that Diablo. Oh, crap!
How long did it take you to film that one shot of you kicking Anjanath dead?
Oh, man, so long.
That was probably, I think it was the only time Kyle and I sunk up while we were watching those on like a thought. Like, that probably took a while.
Yeah. I had to make sure to do enough damage, but not too much damage, and just kick it so many times. And it's not like I could spam it either, because I wanted a good shot to make it look like it was deliberate, you know? That it's like, yes, this is what kicks
Brutal.
do. This is what the power of kicks. So I had to kick. If it didn't knock him over, I had to stop, wait, kick him
We just
again.
narrowly avoided a Rathian, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was a Puke for a second. I got excited.
Oh, I miss Puke. I love Puke.
I quite enjoy Puke.
Now, one thing I will say about this jungle, speaking of World, and there's going to be lots of comparisons to World, but I do appreciate that this jungle is not a freaking maze that is a nightmare to maneuver through.
Oh, geez, that underwater pathway that you would end up completely random at. At least I
Yeah.
did all the time.
Yeah, like, I appreciate the Ancient Forest. It is a marvel of technology and map design. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. God, is it a nightmare to maneuver through, though. And I'm glad they've toned it back a little bit. I think they were definitely kind of stretching their legs and pushing as far as they could as to what they could do with a map. Considering before then, most Monster Hunter maps were mostly flat plains. But I'm glad that they toned it back a little bit.
I desperately like getting into this has been like, is it time? Do I go on eBay and get like a jailbroken Vita that has all the old Monster Hunters on it? Like, that sounds cozy.
Yeah. There's a lot to love in the old Monster Hunter. But if you do have a Switch, highly recommend GU. It has been my go-to game to play during flights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle just introduced me to Vampire Survivors, so.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I've lost so many hours. That game is that just
deceptive.
melts time.
It's just it's just a half hour. You know?
just one more half hour. I can do another half hour.
What is
You look
happening?
up.
Nothing. And then you play like 4 rounds, and 2 hours have passed.
We had a 3-hour, 40-minute flight home from that university talk in Wyoming, and that's when Kyle was playing it on his Steam Deck. I go, "What's that?" And he goes, "Vampire Survivors. Want to try?" I was like, "Yes." Immediately installed it on my phone. I never put my phone down for the entire flight. I just played Vampire Survivors the entire freaking time.
Oh yeah.
And it just
Am I right?
Yep. And now I'm playing at home on Steam with a controller and my computer. And Katie comes in. She goes, "Did death kill you yet?" That's just it. That's the question she asked me, which is really code for it's time to watch something together.
Spend the time with your partner.
Yes.
Please.
If it helps with the
And then
There's
you'll
a
be
lot.
like, yeah, you can come play Monster Hunter with me.
Just don't push
Oh, I've been
yourself
trying to
too
convince her.
far.
I've been showing her palicos like crazy. Like, you can customize
Yeah.
your palico.
Sweet. I'm
You
looking
can
forward to
customize your
I
palico.
once
Look at it.
convinced a stranger at a GameStop to buy Monster Hunter by showing them the Palico.
I mean, it's a selling point. That makes sense.
Yeah, they were like, all my friends are picking up this game, but I don't know. I'm just not into action games. And I was like, here, you can make your cat. And they're like, I'm buying this game.
Was that like recently? That to me sounds like a
No,
very,
that
like,
happened. That happened in, when World was coming out.
Oh, gotcha. I was gonna say I could see myself doing that in like college. Now I'm like,
come up with.
I still consider myself outgoing, but I keep to myself in public for the most
Yeah,
part.
no, that was
these days.
during the last death throes of GameStop being relevant. Oh.
Okay, let's crack.
Oh yeah, we have to hand this in. That's right.
I'm gonna
Next, we
watch
get
your
him
screen
Follow Cure. Oh God.
Why are you watching my screen?
because I got a little confused. That was what was unlocked, but it seems like it might be reinforcing the Ardian weapons, which I now have one, so I care.
Oh, I was looking at you, so I kind of missed.
Well, you got a bunch of
That was-
traps.
That
Right.
was blinking. You miss it. Is it gonna pull up a pop up?
Yeah, let's see. Palico level. There, what's that? Yeah, that's,
Hunting assistant?
yeah, what's a hunting assistant?
So can we bring Gemma with us? Like, what's that? What's the point of that? It adds right. She can show up in the map sometimes. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting. And then chat saying you level them up and can get RNG stat upgrades in the Ardian weapons. That's the other thing I think you noticed, Kyle.
okay. Let's see here.
Oh, so when she shows up on the map, she'll have like traps and stuff. She'll just throw down to help you. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's neat. I'm into that.
Because Iselan here was saying, while most weapons come with built-in skills, the Ardian weapons do not. They do have 3 level 3 decoration
slots.
So they're exercised for customizing. But now it looks like we found this. And thank you for the super. This reinforcement, which
How did you
is-
find this? Why did I get that pop up?
Go back to Gemma for a moment.
Oh, is it like a follow up?
You might not have it because you don't have a weapon yet. You might need to make one with her, and that'll like this start this tutorial.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you have a grayed out option. What's that grayed out option there?
Reinforce dismantle.
Oh, because you don't have
weapons.
any. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
that's it.
Well, let me see if I can forge a. I don't know. I guess a fire.
Yeah, just make something, right?
I can do fire and sleep.
Well,
Like,
no,
what?
because it won't come out that way. It'd have to be 3 sleep pieces to get the sleep weapon.
Oh,
So if you put all
so-
those, you'll have one like me, which is like a generic no stat weapon,
Oh, gotcha.
No,
okay.
elemental or the frick it's called.
Interesting. Okay, so I'll wait until
Oh,
I
you
have
need
more
two.
things.
Oh, okay. So it just needs to be weighted.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So if I wanted to sleep, I would need a sleep blade and a sleep tube, or a sleep blade and a sleep disc.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, having all three will increase the potency of that additional kind of element.
Oh. Okay, so I'll wait.
Interesting.
I'm in no rush.
Let's see what we can come up with.
My chicken decapitator is good for now.
World had a similar system with one of the siege monsters called Kol Tarath that dropped basically a bunch of randomly generated weapons. That they all kind of, unfortunately, look very similar, and that is going to be a thing that you'll have to put up with as well. As all the Ardian weapons look the same, regardless of their elemental affinity.
Oh, that's a shame, but you know, I get it.
Yeah, makes sense. That's a lot to
Are we making
there's a lot to contend with.
Yeah,
Say bar.
such is such.
Cool. So shall we hunt for more side quests, I guess?
Yeah, what's next?
We got healing help, Darreel's research report, Ada's apprehensions, and what we protect.
Which one has us going out on a hunt? Or actually, you know what? Is there one that has us go gathering? We can just have a chill little gathering session.
We've got captures. One's a Vigor Wasp.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Let's do the Vigor Wasp one because there's something really cool that I want to show you guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sick.
sweet.
Vigor Wasp. So here, let's join an environment link party so that we can explore the open world together.
Yes, let's do that as soon as I remember how we did that once.
Actually, are you guys in the same lobby already?
Yes,
So then maybe we don't need to do that.
we are in the same lobby. That's right. Oh, because this is because of our two-man.
Yeah, because
Squad.
I might need to.
Well,
You actually, I'm gonna ask Chat. Chat, you know things. You're smart, right? Generally, you're a hive mind of information. If you are in the same lobby, can you explore the open world together, or do you also still need to be in an environment link party?
I think we tried this once, and you still need to be in an environment link party.
Yeah, I think you do need to be in.
We can test it really quick. Kyle, try and leave the space with me and see
Okay.
if the matrix glitches out.
Yeah, I think
Come with
I
me.
think you do need to be in an environment link party. So yeah, if you exit together, I think one of you is.
And he's
yeah,
gone.
okay, yeah.
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 All right. So come to the Windward Plains, and I will invite you guys to an environment
Windward
link party.
Plains.
Windward Plains, where you at? Going to base camp. And thanking Pothy for reminding folks to like the stream. Thank you, Pothy.
Very important service.
Appreciate you. Have fun with your travel paperwork. Travel
Right,
can
all
be
in-
fun. Paperwork usually isn't.
There we go.
Oh, I need to claim my login bonus.
I invited you guys to my environment.
Cannot do. Wait, crap. What? Why? I clicked too
There we go.
fast. It said cannot join.
Here, I'll try it again.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah,
Um,
because necessary conditions are not met.
What?
Hmm,
The butts does that mean?
I don't know. Here, let's try.
What conditions?
I don't know. Maybe because we're in a squad thing together. Let me try doing my invite to Elemental Link.
Yeah, I'll disband the environment link. There we go.
Oh wait, I see JoCats now. Who should I take? I have two now.
Try mine because we're in a squad together.
Yeah. Try Kyle's.
Connecting. That's a good sign.
Oh, there might be a hunter rank lock on it. There might be.
Oh, because you're higher than us.
It might be.
Interesting. Because your environment would be more pissed off.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, Pothy, yeah, I'll say passport renewal paperwork is fun paperwork. Yeah, because that means you're about to do some serious travel.
So are they taunting us with this ingredient center? Why have no cats cooked for me yet in this game?
Yeah,
I miss it so much.
My thought is there must have been something in development that made it so that they had to downsize the cooking stuff. That's why there's no gathering hub, I presume, is because they ran out of time. I also believe that the ingredient hub, they must have plans for them to give you other ingredients other than just rations. ingredients for cooking, because you may
Oh, that's a
notice
good
that they are
point.
hard to come by right now. But that's just a theory that I have no data to support. Just going off a hunch.
I mean, I saw a YouTube video thumbnail that supports your what you say, which was Capcom
then-
needed money.
Yeah, well then that concludes it then.
Yep,
I
we're
mean,
good.
who doesn't need money? Like, you could probably make that thumbnail about any studio and it would be true to some extent.
All right, so what I want you guys to do is I want you to follow me.
Okay.
Oh, you don't?
There's this
Okay.
very specific place I want you to capture this Vigor Wasp.
Oh, all right, very well.
This
Now, you
is,
can-
this is, I'm now just getting excited because we're like on a quest and
Mhm.
you're just,
Because you can capture any Vigor Wasp. Any Vigor Wasp will work, but there's one that I want to show off for a very specific cool detail.
Interesting.
the only thing that would make this better is if you had like a crazy hermit voice to be like, follow me, adventurers.
Follow me. I know the greatest Vigor Wasp for you to get. Oh, yes, I do. Now, what you want to do is this little fella right here. His name is Reginald. You want to capture Reginald, and then you want to pay attention to him, for he will not escape like the other Vigor Wasps. Now, go ahead and capture it, Garrett.
This one Vigor Wasp.
Yes, this one.
Oh, okay. All right. Totally not Jafar in disguise. Capture net?
Capture net. Yes.
Okay. All right. This opens up a cave of wonders, so help me.
Oh, crap. That's the wrong thing I meant. Never mind. Oh, darn.
Is that the wrong Vigor Wasp?
No, that's the right one. I simply gave you the wrong instructions. That's on me. All right, so
It's a shame.
fuck. Well, now what do I do? Let's see. Let me see if there's another place where we could possibly do this. It's really cool, you guys. It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be the greatest thing
No, that's
you've
just
ever
part of it.
seen in the world.
Building it up. I'm really excited.
Yeah. I'm building it up so that you can inevitably be disappointed.
We're on board, man. Don't worry.
I think this is really the only.
Did you read
place,
this on
sadly.
that
Oh,
For
man.
Extra Life website? Is that what happened?
No.
Oh no! Oh, spreading misinformation. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just read. Yeah, get duped. Haha, pranks.
You got Fextra lifed. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. When does this thing respawn? I wonder.
Someone said next wasp over in chat.
Oh, guys, what's up?
Next wasp over.
Hey, man.
Is there a next wasp over? Oh,
We have been
Gaijin
dubbed.
Hunter. Hey,
Yeah,
what's
we've
up?
been dubbed Shield and Sword Gang by Gaijin Hunter. That makes me
Shield
feel
and
very
Sword-
special.
hey!
Okay,
Gaijin
sorry. I got it.
Hunter.
Hold on. I'm not swapping to Shield and Sword out of it suddenly. I'm definitely not doing that. You saw nothing.
Next Vigor Wasp over. Where's the next Vigor Wasp?
I-
Hey man, thanks for stopping by.
By the lake, apparently.
By the lake.
I'm heading there.
All right. Do they mean the oasis?
I mean, we're in a desert. Yeah. I think the oasis is an apt description.
Thing is, I don't know if those guys are thinking about the thing that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The thing is, you want a Vigor Wasp that is next to a vitality plant.
Oh,
That is what you want.
I see. Well,
Do you make like a super bush?
I mean, we can make the. Well, let's look at the map.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I can check the map here. An oasis should have a vitality plant, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it doesn't.
Probably. I'm just following JoCat aimlessly while reading folks in chat that are now getting excited because they also don't even know what Joe is alluding
Kind
to.
of mad secrets.
It's just a cool ecology thing. That's all it is. It's not really that mind blowing. But it's just a neat opportunity, which requires you to hit the Vigor Wasp instead of capture it. And I made that mistake. The confusion was on my part. Where am
Oh,
I
you had to
going?
hit it.
Hold on.
It's all right. There's another test subject here by the name of Kyle who can
SNS was my second main after Lance, and now it's just completely taken it over. Oh yes, he was the Sword and Shield guy before I was the Sword and Shield guy.
Oh, I lost Joe. Where'd Joe end up?
One of the best things to do in this game. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, this is your chance to, like, I don't know, gather some resources as well. You always are in need of adding since they don't have the farm in this game like there was in World.
Oh, I realized very quickly how much I depended on that farm. A lot. Well, we got some road trip, possible questions or topic starters from some lovely and generous folks in chat.
Sure.
Grandma Sage wants to know if JoCat knows about the Sword and Shield exclusive move that only plays when you use the Focus Strike to open, not destroy a wound.
Maybe? I presume that's the one where you can just kind of stab and it occasionally does like multi-hits. Like you do like a little stab, right? Maybe not. I'm not. I don't know.
Well, let's see if there's a follow-up saying that you're correct or incorrect, I guess. So, wait, if you use Focus Strike and there's nothing to focus on, what does that have a higher chance to open a wound?
I think so with Sword and Shield. You do a little stab, and I realize, yes, the stab multi-hit. Yeah, it's really neat.
Okay, so how do you do it? Is it just the Focus Strike button, or?
Yeah, it's just a Focus Strike button. I don't know if it's Sword and Shield exclusive, but I know that Sword and Shield can do it.
Okay. So you're not using it on an open wound, you're using it to open a wound.
Yes.
Okay.
And
that's
occasionally,
neat.
if you use it on a part that is particularly like kind of hurt or damaged, not necessarily an open wound, you can stab and then you'll do a pullback stab that is going to do a multi-hit in that area.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Gaijin Hunter is saying basically if the weak spot is almost open and it has a white effect on the skin, it does extra hits unlike other weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's freaking, what a cool.
Yeah, Sword and Shield
custom
continues
thingy.
to win. I have a hunch
Huh.
that this might be yet another game where Sword and Shield is very, very strong.
Any details you can share?
We've got some Sword and Shield lovers in our community, and some folks have, I'm only gonna get this specific because I feel like I give credit to Joe all the time. So this isn't to knock you down, but a lot of people, I think some people have the impression that I'm only playing it because you talk it up so much. But it was probably second place for my interest level just because I like swords and shields kind of in general. So I was very on board. And then I watched your guide and I was like, this sounds great. Let's do it.
Yes.
Are you comfortable leaving this matter to us?
So I'm loving it. And I haven't seen a Vayne around tonight, but a Vayne in our community is just a ravenous sword and shield fan. She loves it. She has sent me like mini guides of just like, all right, so it's busted in wilds and here's why.
Going off of Zato's account, I would
Let me
suspect
see.
they're
Are we
related to
able-
Gypceros.
Oh, you're doing a thing. I'll let you finish doing that thing.
The complete
Oh no, you're good.
No.
I think I'm getting a quest to kill the rubber chicken, but we already killed the rubber chicken. So
if there's any
it's an odd.
Which one's a rubber chicken? Is that the fire chicken?
No, that was
Is
the
that
one.
what I refer to as shit chicken?
That was the one that I tried to carve, but it was faking being dead and it knocked me down.
Oh, paparazzi chicken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
apparently is what the spider's wearing, and it's immune to lightning.
Yes.
And if it's wearing the skin of the rubber chicken, the spider's immune to
Whoa, wait,
lightning.
what? That's what it's
Yeah.
wearing?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it
There's
takes
still
the
a-
anti-lightning
Property.
properties of wow.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
nerdy. I
is
like
the
that.
natural predator of Gypceros.
Oh, shit.
In fact, I'm pretty sure if you look in its nests, the like hanging bodies in the web are probably Gypceros bodies.
Oh shit.
I kind of hope they expand on that like they did with Pickles, because Pickles, he would wield all kinds of weird animals as weapons. That'd be cool to find the
Actually-
spider hunting others.
Yeah, there's a Gypceros on the map. While we're waiting for that Vigor wasp to respawn, you guys want to hunt it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess
This
we're in an
is-
environmental link. Look at the
Yeah,
emergent
this is
gameplay.
nice. A nice improvement on the previous one where you can just wander out and hunt together like without having to post a quest.
Y'all
That's a
looking at that
Kanafa.
tempered one up there?
Yep.
Where?
Yes, sir.
You got a zone, a quadrant. I guess it's
I think I can post the
it's-
quest for us.
It's zone 3. Yeah, you can't post quests when you're in an environmental link.
Oh, so
Yeah, I found it.
They've issued us supplies. I'll
Hi-ya.
put them to use.
I'm on him.
Nice.
He's so rhombus. His little tail like kind of bothers me. It's just like
yeah,
just
it's
so
a little gross.
gross and like Play-Doh looking. Or silly
Yep.
putty is probably a better descriptor because of the
Yep.
flesh color.
Pardon me, I got lost.
Oh crap.
Nice.
I messed up.
You should be able to lock on to the monster from your map by clicking in the right stick, and your sacred should find its way to it automatically.
Excellent. I am on my way.
Oh,
Here comes the clackies.
no. Blocking.
Good block.
Okay.
There it is. It seems we were right about the Gypceros.
Hey,
Hey,
welcome
just
to
in
the party.
time.
Whoosh, whoosh.
I'm here to steal the wounds.
Whoop. There we go. Oh my goodness. Good lord.
Oh, wait, what? The bug's eating me. The bug is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
Oh.
being a.
Oh!
That was bad timing. I did not see the tell for that. All right, let's try this. This is wound stab. Oh, got blocked. Yeah.
No.
Oh shit! Look away, Marion.
Is there anything that works? Does looking away work?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no.
How? Yeah, but what are you just screwed, Kyle? Because you can't block.
I will test. Next time it does a little clacky, I'll guinea pig.
Yeah, I might be able to dodge because you can dodge roars. So maybe it's a dodge thing. Ah,
Where's this poison? These poison clouds coming
well,
from?
I think it's it. It's
His mouth.
poison. Yeah, that's
Oh.
him, that's him being nasty.
He's a nasty boy.
Well, I didn't test that.
Yeah, if I didn't, I tested it with my face.
Right, I got you guys. So yes, I think that white spot, you should be able to focus
Yeah, I was gonna
kind of
try it.
precision
Stop
stab.
moving. Oh, what a
He's
butthole!
so fast. At least that particular
yeah.
one.
The weather could change at any
Yeah, he's a quick boy.
Good old tempered monsters.
Why is
He's got a tiny little wound on the tip of his very gross-looking tail.
Mm-hmm.
Poison me again.
what's with chickens?
Oh, I see. I
Oh, you
see.
got
Okay,
it?
because he's a tempered monster, he does while he's doing his pecs, you can see his kind of like head clacking a little bit mid peck, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, tempered monsters, they're a little annoying. They've learned.
All of the dodo-shaped monsters so far in Wilds have been trying, to say the least.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
I mean, it seems
I
like
got
the
you.
devs just have something with chickens. What's the
Yes.
Yanni, the Yan? What's the
Oh, Yan Kutku, yes.
Yes. So then we fought the other chicken, and then I was talking to my buddy, and he's like, "Oh, that's not the worst Yan. There's a way worse Yan that does more chicken things."
Yes, Yan Garuga is the other one. That one is ooh.
So I got one of these little white spots in the leg here, and I don't seem to be opening a
No.
wound.
Yeah, maybe there's more to it.
I just claimed a wound in the bird groin.
Yeah, I don't quite understand it fully either. So
Now the wound is glowing purple. What the hell is that about?
Oh,
I
you
think
have
that is on
purple
account of it
wounds?
being tempered. Yeah, it's a tempered wound.
Oh,
Oh, is that
should
one
I
of
do
the ones
something
that
different with
heal?
it? I just popped it.
Or was that a guardian thing where they heal?
No, I think this is a tempered thing. People in the chat are saying that tempered monsters have old scars that require more damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did see a thing that I'd love to see. Apparently, if you kill a guardian in the Wilk, they'll crystallize, and if you don't carve them for a little
Ooh.
bit, they'll get all cool, and they give out special materials.
What?
Oh.
But you have to kill them in the Wilk.
Oh shit, that's cool as hell.
Hello, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, this is this frame is very popular. One of my favorite ones that use this skeleton is called the Kurupeko, and it is from 3 Ultimate, or Monster Hunter 3 rather, not just Ultimate. And it is a monster that basically has a cool horn on the top of its crest that allows it to mimic calls of other monsters and call them to its aid.
oh, that's pretty cute.
Oh, that's diabolical.
Oh yeah. It can even use that to make a call to buff itself, a call to heal itself.
Oh, I turned myself.
All 3 of us.
I had my shield up, but I turned at the last second on accident.
Mm-hmm. Here. Oh, I don't have my traps ready.
Got a mouth wound.
Oh yes, it can call Devil Joe as well. Yeah, the Kurupeko. That was a
It can
silly
call
little game.
pickle?
Yeah, the Kurupeko can call pickle. So if you ever play 3, you're never safe.
Dude,
Oh, you know what's
Garrett-
crazy about this? You can carve him while he's playing dead.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Oh, I think I was poisoned and I lost track of my life.
Ooh. Hold on. Ooh.
OG cart?
Yeah,
you carded.
but I also was poisoned about 20 seconds ago, and I think I was ignoring it. So I don't know if big hit or on me.
Okay, his crest is broken, so he won't be doing any flash photography anymore.
Oh, nice. I was about to ask. It looks like it was gone.
Yeah.
We got a sale on. Need anything?
Yeah, Gaijin mentions that he can call pickle, the Kurupeko specifically in 3, can call pickle even in the early game when you are completely unprepared for him,
Oh wow.
which is hilarious. And, I wish more games instilled fear into the player like that, just give him a little bit of PTSD.
I think I was more afraid of B-52 than anything else coming out of the
Oh,
world.
yes. He is a great additional kind of invader monster. I love the invader monsters. I love the slight rivalry between the two as well.
Yeah, we didn't spend enough time before Wilds came out playing in high rank, I think, for Devil Joe to show up as many times as Basil did for us, but...
Yeah, makes sense. He was a title update monster.
What does
Gotcha.
that mean? Title update.
Like a patch.
Yeah, patch. Yeah. So he wasn't in the base game.
Was Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice was. Pickle was not.
Okay.
It was big news when he came out too. Like the announcement trailer was big hype.
Thought he was relocating.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? Nothing. That's what you're doing. Ow.
Oh, hit me
We're
with
doing a little bit
with
of
the
stuff.
stupid tail. That's what he's doing. Whoa! Ugh, stretchy tail. Ugh. Ugh.
Gross.
Stretch Armstrong over here. Whatever that thing is that Kyle was saying kids are into these days.
Gujitsu.
I'm sorry.
Gujitsu. It's like modern
you're-
Stretch
bless you.
Armstrong.
Oh, okay.
What are the shitty drop shipped gorillas that everybody has?
Oh,
Gorillas?
sure. Yeah.
What?
Those.
They're like stress toys. They, you throw them on the ground and they get horribly deformed. They look like they're made out of the same Stretch Armstrong material. Oh, well, that's the
There
end
we
of that. Okay. I didn't even notice that he was limping. I was bringing a trap just in case. I guess now I'm just bringing my knife.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Oh man, now I really want to just like stream 3 Ultimate and just show people like, you don't know how good you have it nowadays.
Oh, it was the best. No, but really, we all hated it. We just didn't know any better.
You should draw yourself as an old man, and that should be.
Back in my day, we couldn't go back to camp. When you went on the hunt, you had everything that you had. That was it. You had to end the hunt if you wanted to go restock.
JoCat's porch streams
The
coming
good
soon.
days.
Back in my day, you didn't even have all these little bugs that bring you to the monster. You had to find them yourself and throw a paintball. And if that paintball ran out, real tough luck. Gotta go find the monster again.
Grandpa's talking about the hot air balloon again, Ma.
Yeah, you could wave to the hot air balloon and it would show you where the monster was, but only for a bit before it went to another location. And we liked it that way.
That's nice, Grandpa. Take your medication. Grandpa, I bet you didn't even have energy drinks back then.
No, we had the
What was it called again? My memory is leaving me in real time.
It's no longer a bit. You're just actually being
I'm
senile.
actually becoming senile. Yeah.
There's a tempered frog on the map. Oh, there's also
temper Chatacabra?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Chatacabra is so much fun to fight. Just a blast.
He's a thick boy.
I love his design so much. He's just so reminiscent of dogs. I love him. I want one as a pet.
Yeah.
You know he gets so excited when you come home and he just run up and bear hug you and start slapping you with that big tongue.
He might be my new favorite, first monster.
He's a
He's
solid
very,
learning
very
opportunity.
Because it wasn't even Puke. It was that iguana looking mofo.
Great Jagras.
Yeah. Jagras is fine. I'll definitely take Chatacabra over
Guys,
Jagras.
The Vigor Wasp is back.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Here,
All right.
Here's for you guys.
Abandon ship.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. Let's go to. It's okay. I'm tracking that Chatacabra. So
Making sure that these monsters don't mess with
let's find,
science.
let's find Joe. Is there a way to pin your teammate? Can you do that?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Beef. Our energy resources.
I'm glad you understand that reference. That's a good question. That's where we'll find Dr. Wowie.
Oh my! Oh,
Where am
shit.
I
Oh, that's
going?
what we're ranking for.
Okay, so I'm in Area 10. You're gonna want to meet me in 10.
Area 10. Wait.
We just did a
8,
big. Oh, we're way
5.
up there.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Also, Zikoden gave you a nice little cheer.
Oh, that's a generous super. Thank you, Zico. Oh, it's 40K, so you can get in on this, Joe. Got my new Night Lancer and a tank as a treat. The tank might be going away in a few years, so I wanted to get it. Lagiacris? I don't know.
Oh,
how to pronounce this.
Lagiacris, yes.
I'm so glad you're here.
Chris.
Must surely be somewhere in high rank. Also, F. Kuro Peko. Trash would call like 4 guys at once.
Yeah. Yeah. So Lagiacris, there's hope for Lagiacris. So Lagiacris was the what's it called? The main selling point monster. I forget what it's called. Flagship. The flagship monster of Monster Hunter 3. Because Monster Hunter 3 added underwater combat.
That sounds miserable.
And it was very divisive. It was either great or terrible depending on your weapon, because some weapons kept and retained their moveset, whereas others had their movesets changed. Notably, Sword and Shield lost about half of its attacks, which felt really bad underwater. Now, Lagiacris was the main flagship because it was essentially the Nergigante of Monster Hunter 3 in a way. And it was kind of your ultimate test at the end of the game, and you would fight it underwater, and it would also be on land. However, it hasn't made a return since because its skeleton, the Leviathan skeleton, is quite a bitch to program, as it turns out. There is a tech demo of them showing off a work-in-progress build of Monster Hunter World that shows Lagiacris going up against Anjanath. However, it is a very scripted, kind of established thing, so odds are they didn't have enough time to get it working, and they just had to shelf it. But they got that skeleton working in Monster Hunter Rise, and they really put it to good use in Wilds. So here's hoping. The only concern is that Capcom's kind of Monster Hunter dev team is very they have a lot of artistic integrity, almost to a fault. And the fear now is that they may feel as though because there's no underwater combat, they may not be able to represent him well or like do him justice. That's just all. That's all conjecture on my part. I know the Monster Hunter dev team is very artistically, proud of what they want to do, and they want to make sure that they can, do these monsters right. So that is the fear. That said, though, I still have hope, as do lots of people. But yeah, anyway, so here is the cool thing about this Vigor Wasp, right? It's got its little Vigor thing, and if I just kind of take care of it, it's going to be like, oh no, my Vigor, oh, what am I going to do? It's going to panic and run around. Oh God, man. Well, oh geez. Oh man, I love that little Vigor piece.
My Vigor globule.
Yeah, my little Vigor globule, my little sprite. Well, what am I gonna do?
He enjoys his fart.
He's gonna wander off, and he's gonna vanish and do nothing. Okay, well.
Oh,
well. Anyway,
but there was a chance he was gonna go into the vitality flower and like get a new one.
Yes, essentially harvest it like a little dew, and you can actually see him physically do it as well.
Oh, that's adorable. And does that
cute.
Also make this a goated location to fight monsters in because you have the refilling Vigor Wasp?
I mean, kind of, yeah. It means that you get it does do it only once, though, because when it does, the vitality plant is gone.
Gotcha.
But, it is neat, and it goes to show that they put a lot of attention into the small details of the ecology, to make these feel like animals and creatures that coexist with each other.
I just pretty early into our world playthrough, 3 weeks ago when we started it, I just started yelling emergent gameplay jubilantly like I was an E3 demo player.
Oh yeah.
What the hell was it, Kyle? We were hunting something.
It was
in the wastes and
Diablos.
It was the first time we saw Diablos.
And
hey, there's a railgun.
Oh shit!
Railgun.
He's just normal.
Sorry, you were hunting Diablos.
Well, no, we weren't. We were hunting just some normie monster out there, and Diablos just like drags it into the sand like an ant.
Oh yeah.
And I died because I got sucked into the sand whirlpool, and I'm like, I have never been more hyped from a game death. Like, it was so cool. I mean, we gotta fight Railgun, right?
Well, is he high rank?
He is too high of a rank, so we're not gonna get quest rewards from him.
Oh, that's a shame.
Because we haven't unlocked fighting him, as it were. But we can fight him.
We can fight him.
Oh, interesting.
He's gonna be tough, and
it's gonna be real tough.
I'm gonna go.
He's coming down.
I'm gonna go change to a more helpful build for this. You guys just handle that. I'm just going back to camp. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'll be needing to go eat in a moment, so we'll all trade off here and there.
Did anyone see the tweet? I don't know if it was a TikTok or what, but it was someone saying, "Oh man, leaving my friend mid-fight to eat is my favorite thing in Monster Hunter Wilds," and it was just their friend getting absolutely annihilated in the background, and you could still see it while they were cooking food. It was amazing.
I have been lucky to get the camera's so tight. They should have known. They should have pulled it back just a little bit because we all wanted to do that. Well, I made it back to where I can eat now, so.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's targeting me. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. We good. We're just gonna drink.
Wait, did they really let them cook in this game?
Yes.
Oh.
No, they didn't. You can change the.
All the same. That's genius. That is genius.
Yeah. I miss my wife. Yeah, people have put some very creative things on these messages. I got you.
Oh, you are one pissed off Apex. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Where you at, steak? Just gonna eat a casual battle steak. Mm-hmm. Don't mind me.
Well, yeah, just out there licking batteries.
Ouch. Oh man, he hurts.
Yes.
I-
Oh my word.
Oh, hey,
Perfect timing on the heel.
our tempered frog is here too.
Oh, nice. Maybe you can help.
I don't know if he'll get involved. Might be into that.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Excuse me. All right, let's keep it going. There he goes. Okay. All right. Relocating. It's because of all the work I did while y'all were eating. I helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did everything.
Yeah. Behold, my rank 5 sword and shield damage. It's amazing.
Good flash.
Hey.
Was it who did that?
There's just a flash bug right by his face.
Yeah.
Oh. Turn, reorient. There we go.
What did the various little colors of dashes mean? Oh, I guess those are crits in this game. A little red horizontal
I
line.
presume so. Yeah, I think so. I'm not so certain myself, but
Because in World, they were beautiful. They were these giant freaking lasers that would shoot through the whole body of the animal.
mm-hmm.
Loved it.
I popped myself up and he smacked me out of the air. That was incredible.
Ooh, good dodge.
Nice.
Joe, are you the one timing these perfect heals?
I most certainly am. I'm anticipating you to get hit, and therefore, it's the perfect time.
Pro healer.
Ooh, hello. Oh, angry time. All right, goodbye.
I look forward to seeing your healing in World of Warcraft. We should probably mention that on stream at some point.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to share. Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep. Everybody
sorry.
Stop! No,
Sorry.
It's okay.
It was me. It was me.
It's okay. It's okay.
You
think
can
it was-
accept.
no.
Again sometime.
You can accept responsibility.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Oh, don't look at me. Don't look
Okay.
at me. Don't look at me.
Don't. No, not over here. No,
And
not over here.
No berries
No,
for you.
not over here.
No, it's okay. It that's happened to everybody. Sometimes you don't know until it's too late.
Where's
It happens to us so much in World because I was rolling sleep
Oh.
for pretty much the whole time.
sitting here trying to heal myself? Didn't realize you had healed me up already.
Yeah, no worries. I got you. I pay attention to my party list. Nice.
Oh crap, Kyle!
Sorry, what'd I do?
My final hit of my combo, I landed right in front of you, and it just knocked me out of it because you were just flurrying. You're not even on Switch X anymore, and it's still happening.
Time to slot in flinch free. Or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
now.
I think it's
there's a new
flinch.
one
Flinch
for
is
it.
great. Ooh, what's he doing? What's that? What's with the wing down for a while?
Calling in lightning, maybe. Ow. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, relocating. All right, we're doing well. We're doing well.
Yeah, all right.
It's all going. It's totally because we're super good and has nothing to do with Joe's build.
That is
Listen.
quite helpful.
My build only supplements your abilities, so give yourself some credit. Or criticism, depending on how well you think you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
Let's-
Because Reclaim, thanks for the super that we missed earlier. GU was a peak of the series. It was a send off to the old game engine with 93 large monsters, and you could play the secret 15th weapon, Palico.
Yes!
Oh, I've seen
I saw
screenshots
that
of
go
that.
by earlier. That you could. That everyone was like, just tell Katie to play GU, and she could play as a Palico. And it
Yeah,
was just
and
like,
in a
huh,
way,
what?
Palico is kind of like quote-unquote easy mode. Like, I know that term is very dirty to throw around with Monster Hunter, but like it really is. It's a lot more simple than most of the other weapons, and it's very strong. Woo! So, you know, if Katie doesn't want to learn the intricacies of these weapons that are as complex as fighting game characters, then yeah, have them play a Palico. It's very fun.
Oh, it roared me out of my bash. How dare you? Ah! That actually didn't hurt nearly as bad as most of the attacks I've been hit by so far.
Oh dear! Wow, that was
Nice.
quick.
Got him.
Godspeed, Joe.
Oh, did he knock me off? Oh, because he's asleep. No, he's trapped. What? Wait, no, he's just. I don't know what's going on anymore. He's just knocked over. He was just knocked over.
Oh, that stings.
Okay, I'll get you guys soon.
We have potions.
No,
I probably should use my mantles.
I must justify my build.
Oh, wow, he mad at you.
Preview of Joe telling me not to get first aid, and wow.
Yeah.
No, I will heal you.
My goal, my ultimate goal, is to use divine intervention and have it be justified.
What? Ooh, he is. Wait, his face. I don't think I've seen him fully close his face. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's the railgun thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but he
That's
does
why I
that.
call him railgun.
Yeah, but he does that with his face kind of half open most of the time. Like now he's fully closing it.
Yeah.
That's how I've always visually parsed it. Oh god.
Like right there.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes,
Yeah.
No, he's been
Yeah,
fully
yeah.
But when he
closing his
shoots
face.
it, it's full. When he does the big blast, it's fully closed.
Oh, he's making sand art. He did it. He made sand
Oh.
art.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. It's crystallizing the sand.
It is Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh my god, Kyle.
I feel this is a reference that I am missing.
You'd have to have seen Sweet Home Alabama. That's
Kyle
all.
was like, in the same night that we got to this dude on the story, Kyle was talking about how he had started Nosferatu and he was like, it was okay. And then we meet this guy and he starts going off about Sweet Home Alabama, and I started giving him a hard time for critiquing Nosferatu, but being like, yeah, Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm easygoing on romantic comedies. I don't expect much.
That's fair.
Yes, romantic comedies such as Nosferatu.
Oh, broke his.
My favorite romantic comedy of last year. Everything's a romantic comedy if you have a horrible sense of humor.
Yes.
Oh! I love popping wounds on slightly higher things that I think I can't reach.
Oh, here, have an energy drink. This is for you, Kyle.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, is he tired? Is he getting eepy? Little sweeper to beepers.
You missed! Oh, you didn't miss that time. Oh, or that
I was
time.
waiting for it. I was like, here it comes. The hubris of man yet again.
Thank you for the heals.
Oh god, I was starting to sharpen.
Oh.
Why god? Wow, he is pissed at me.
gunning for you. My God.
What did I do? I land one full combo and then, you know, I'm on the menu.
Is this game cute? Should we not fight him in a small body of water?
Oh, he's asleep now.
Oh, I'll stop. Okay, I did.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
all right. I should have
now.
at least one. Oh no, crap!
Oh no!
That's okay. That's okay. That's all right.
I
That's all right.
triggered in instead of bumpered in, and I tried to move my
that's
quick
okay.
select, and I'm freaking.
That's okay.
So how I was earlier, or like in text, I was like, I don't think we're too newbie. You know, we've played
Fine,
enough.
We'll just hard barrel bomb it. Who needs to sleep bomb? I'll just
Set
bomb
me
as
flying.
bombs are a part of my moveset now.
Oh wow!
I learned that from watching this guide on YouTube. It was really informative.
There you go.
that got chat rolling in your sword and shield guide when you're like, you know, and items. Your entire inventory is your weapon set. I was like, ooh, I don't think I want to mess with items. And chat was just like, so we'll wait till he learns that, you know, it's kind of a core part of Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
No matter what you play.
Yep. No, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you can just death by 1,000 cuts.
Lightning
But-
has them amped up. Oh, jeez!
Good lord.
Shoot.
Leave him alone! What did they ever do?
He is a big one. He's a big one
He's
of those.
bullying all the Balaharas. Oh, good tail cut.
Ah, I'm gonna get it because I keep forgetting.
It's my favorite thing. All right, yeah. Are we all doing it? All right,
Yeah,
let's
we're
all
all doing it.
Let's assert our dominance.
Being a terrible influence.
Well, he was looking at you during the whole thing, so we'll try to distract him.
Oh, it's
Chat,
more fun.
do as-
It's more fun when you all do it at the same time.
Yes, do as we say, not as we do.
I think Kyle has missed every tail carve so far in Wilds. So,
Okay, that justifies it.
Yeah. I just need to get done.
and in World, Kyle made the call of, all right, when we cut, let's just carve. And then I carved the first tail here, and he started yelling at me. I'm like, Kyle, it was your,
Well,
I learned it from watching you.
Yeah, I was just trying to get chat on my side at the end of the day.
It was a rare time where chat had my back. I saw at least 3 people who were like, yeah, no, that was Kyle in World.
I was also extreme being the switch axe with the up attack. I was very focused on it too, so I was very aware when the tail came out.
You were doing most of the carving.
Here, I just hit whatever the Beyblade tells me.
Oh, he's a limpy boy.
Can you trap apexes? Do they have weird rules like the?
No, you can.
Oh, okay,
The only things you cannot trap are elder dragons.
gotcha. I wondered if that was like a world only thing,
No.
and if there was like an elder dragon equivalent in every game that you couldn't trap.
Here,
Or
I'll
whatever.
go ahead and trap this guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, no effect. What the heck?
Oh,
Wait, what?
Hold
Oh, is
on,
he
hold
not
on.
limping? No, he's sculling.
wait, no, it's a lightning trap. He's probably
'Cause
immune
it's
to
a
lightning.
lightning
Right,
trap.
yeah,
He's-
yeah.
oh,
He's
that's the
immune to
only-
lightning traps.
It's the only trap I brought.
He's a cutie.
You have a pitfall trap?
I've got pitfall.
That pitfalls.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's find Gemma. Where's Gemma? She should
Gemma?
have
Yeah,
Gemma, do you have a cobweb?
Here. Hopefully he takes the bait.
I mean, would he like a luring trap? Is he too lead for that kind of thing? Here,
There we go. I'll
lure
dance.
trap.
I will
Achoo.
entice him.
Come on, what are you doing? Let's go.
Yeah.
Kill me now.
Whoa,
What are you doing? Kill me.
that was a good one.
Oh, I carded. He actually killed me.
Oh.
Wow. I was just following your
There we go.
instructions.
Choo.
There we go.
Choo.
Captured.
You are one lethal motherfucker.
So
There.
we get nothing for it, or
We get nothing.
I get nothing. Ah, bummer.
Yep.
Did you get something?
So it might have been better to just kill him so we could carve him.
Oh, because
Oh.
trapping, we're not going to get shit.
Yeah.
Oh, but what we got is
Oh,
tail.
well, I know
We
I
got
killed
his
one
tail.
sooner than I should have.
Yeah,
You know, I
Yep.
feel good about that.
Exactly. Pre-nerf, we
Yeah.
killed him basically.
Yeah, pre-nerf. Yeah.
One shot.
One kill?
I mean, we do have. Aren't you and I stuck right now? Because we have a quest. We should probably go do that quest.
We should
Yeah,
probably go
let's
do
do
that
that.
quest. We should probably go do that, pop out that MSQ quest
We
so we
probably
can
have quite a few.
achieve higher
Yeah.
hunter rank.
Let's see where that
Tell
is.
you, tell me, all right, let's see here.
Yeah. If we need to leave the environmental link, then that's.
Oh, I think we, or
Oh.
at the very least, I think we need to go back
That
to
would
base
make
camp.
sense.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Steve, thanks for re-upping your membership. We appreciate you. I don't know why my spray's just so quiet. Andrew B, thanks for 33 months. Speaking of mantles, R1 L2 is quick equip of your equipped mantle even with your weapon drawn. Wait, right bumper into
Yes. Yeah. So hold down. Wait. Open up the left button to open up your menu, and then you can R1, and that'll use your non-ghillie suit instantly. Whatever your
Oh, so I had to go in
mantles.
the other order. I did L2 and then R1.
Yeah, but it's a
Okay.
quick way to just select that, and that is quite useful.
Oh, it's not Gilly for me. It appears to be my Rocksteady.
It won't
which
be. It's whatever you brought goes there.
Well, Gilly is always on your person.
Exactly.
And then I brought Rocksteady.
So that button won't ever do ghillie. It'll only do whatever you brought.
Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad. Okay, because that's what I would prefer it to do.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you're like,
What are we making?
L1 R2 for me it is bumper. It is left bumper right trigger.
Yes. R2. Yeah. Left bumper, right trigger.
Okay.
L1, R2.
oh, because yeah, R L's and R's are one is the stick, right? That's how it goes because you work your
No,
way
that's
backwards. That's
three?
three. I freaking
That's
hate that.
R3.
3. Yes.
It was very funny when FF16 came out and you had to accept the truth, Kyle. Because you were like, how? How do I do
How do
it?
I accept the truth?
I don't know how to accept the truth. Good job defeating Taserface. Thank you, Halifax. Taserface. Oh my god.
That was definitely a thing that stumped me as a kid when one of the games, when I was a kid, on a PlayStation 2, the game was like, press the L3 button. I'm like, what is L3? And I thought I had to get a new controller that had a third, like, kind of trigger button in the back.
That is so elementary school. And then you go to school and you're like, guys, do I need to, what controller do you have that has the L3? And someone makes fun of you for it.
Yeah.
That is yeah.
Where is this thing? Premonitions.
I'm just cleaning up my
I don't
inventory
even
real quick,
see
and then I'm gonna take a look at it. It should pop a red symbol somewhere on your map.
Oh, no, never mind. Premonitions is raise your hunter rank. So we have a quest. It's raise your hunter rank.
So we just got to do.
Yeah, so we just
we
need
just
to
got a
keep,
monster and stuff.
keep killing things.
All right, so we're all good.
Keep
okay, you
killing
showed me
mobs.
this once. I'm 27, so we probably just need to get to 30, and then it's probably
That sounds right.
that's probably the next one.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if we got any cool
I
tempered.
got a hand in healing help. I never talked to the Wick, my Palico.
Oh yeah. You gotta go talk to your kitty. Let's see. I got tempered Lala on my map.
Healing help, mission complete.
Thundering. Tempered Humatrice.
So what did we get for healing help? Because it didn't do the pop up again.
They said like, yeah, that'll help my healing. So I think maybe
just like a
Vigor Wasp
passive-
from Cats got better would be my
Okay.
story based guess that I'd go with.
Perhaps.
Well, we're talking about Palicos, so I think we go with the paw haps on that one.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Very good.
That joke was possum. All right, chat's saying doing
Don't
side...
you mean perfect?
Well, perfect would be more, direct to the cat situation. So let's do the side quests we have. Or yes, yeah, because those apparently will give big hunter points.
I've got Daryl's research report, which is capture a tracktail lizard. Report to Ida, because we already hunted the Rompopolo and apparently never turned into this in, or at least I never did.
I have one that's go kill a guardian Anjanath. Those are always fun. And
Where did you pick that up?
It's under optional.
I don't have
quests.
that one.
I think it's just optional, like
I
for
don't have
fun.
that one. Oh, let me hand this in real quick. Wait, no. Oh, wait. The Wick has another. My Palico has something else. Oh, flashlights. That's right. That's the one that you currently have, Kyle.
And why do they have? Okay, what we protect looks good because that one we go kill the Yeti, and that's definitely a side quest.
Oh, yes. Could do that one. You guys can meet another monkey.
Oh, the monkey.
Monkey.
Let me see if does that. Okay, I'm posting quest.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to find out how to hand in the thing that I clearly finished and then never handed in.
We get a sail on. Need anything?
Where the hell? Who am I supposed to hand this into? Who's Ida and where is she?
Good question. You,
Well, you probably have to go to the oil well basin.
perhaps.
That
but
would
that
make
might not
sense.
be where they gave the quest.
Oh, here we go. Yep, sure enough. On the hover over.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how these side quests work. This is also new to Monster Hunter. Usually it's like, you have a quest, a side quest. It's just going to be on the quest board. You can accept it and then finish it, and then you go back to the hub. They didn't have like multiple hubs like they do now.
Yeah. And I'm surprised how much I like the multi hubs because it's a nice change of pace, but I kind of liked just the rigid board structure of World.
No, same. I think a lot of people do as well. There's a nice like wall between, civilization and the outside world that gives it a kind of cozy safety feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, the fact that these are all kind of like within the world never makes them feel the same kind of like, I don't know, completeness that the one in world does. Not that there's anything wrong with these ones, but like, yeah, I do miss that as well.
I miss the kind of, I was calling it like an XCOM feel of the two separate games where you prep and then play, prep and then play.
Mm-hmm.
And you still do the prep, but I tend to forget to prep because it's not the same level of...
Yeah, it's so seamless. Yeah, that is one criticism I will levy towards Wilds, is I feel as though a lot of its systems, although convenient and nice, have pulled away that prep aspect of the game, which I believe to be very important to Monster Hunter. It hasn't gotten rid of it, but it has definitely de-emphasized it.
I definitely just keep forgetting. I do love being able to see the timer on my food buff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a piece of UI I adore.
Yep.
But now it's like I almost want more info. I'm like, why do I get hungry when I get hungry? You know, why does I still have a food buff, but suddenly I need to eat for stamina? Like that seems vague to me now because I have all of this other information that's very specific.
Like I get it, I understand it, but I do personally prefer the like just very binary. You have this food buff for this quest. Like it will remain for the duration of the quest.
Check your invite list, Garrett. I think you're...
Oh,
you should have one there for you. Awesome.
What do you think about
Quest
the Sacred? Do they make things a bit too easy with the heals and sharpens? I wouldn't think so, because in the older Monster Hunter games, you could just go to another zone and heal and sharpen. I don't think it's all that much different.
I think it's sped it up.
Yeah, definitely made it more seamless and kind of more quality of life. And I do love the Sacred. However, that said, I do wish that they would do something to give the monsters a break from us. Because, yeah, we are relentless. Thanks to the Sacred. I don't know how to do that, what the solution to that is, without completely removing or slowing down the Sacred, neither of which I think people will like. So it is a tough situation they found themselves in by adding the Sacred. Yeah, if anything, the Sacred is more dangerous because you can get hit while you're on it.
Yes, I've run afoul of many times. And particularly when I'm on Greatsword, because I'm like, well, I still want to mount because I like playing Sword and Shield, and I'm used to being able to mount all the time. So I get on it a lot just to jump off and land an attack. And God, the amount of times I've just jumped straight into it an attack because of that is great and many, and well recorded for the internet to enjoy.
Yup. And they can watch it over and over forever.
They also got to build these really cool sprawling maps and still make the shortcuts without them being insane.
Yeah. Now, what I do hope could be a potential solution is I do hope in the next Monster Hunter they remove the restock ability. I believe, personally, that you should, be able to... I feel as though, you should prepare for a hunt, and that by removing the ability to restock, you now have to work with whatever resource that you have, and now there's a limit. Because if you can restock, in a way, you just kind of can last forever, and I feel like that takes away some of the need to prepare, right?
You talking about when you're on the Sacred and you go to their little pouch and it's got stuff in it?
No. That's always been in the game. That's the supply items. What I refer to is going back to camp and restocking on items. Like, let's say you run out of potions and you're still mid-hunt and you're like, oh, I think this might last a little while. I'm going to go back to the camp and buy more, or not buy, bring along more potions for my storage.
That's what we were talking about with Rory, Kyle, where he was talking about, like, back in the day, he would just, when he ran out of stuff, he would just go pick some herbs.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I feel as though that adds something, kind of a little bit of necessary friction to the game that is missing by the fact that you can just restock.
So you're arguing with Worlds update as well in that. That isn't a Wilds exclusive.
Yes,
Okay.
that is
okay,
a
cool.
Worlds thing. I argue for World, for Wild, yeah.
I think that that makes a lot more sense when you talk about interacting with the world and finding something like a Vigor Wasp or some plants to craft.
That's
with.
another thing, right? It's like healing is so plentiful now. You can restock, you can use Vigor Wasps and all of this quality of life stuff. Like, which makes me feel as though makes the restock a little bit redundant now. The fact that so much can be found in the environment. So I believe that by removing it, it forces the player to both prepare and be resourceful. Because let's say you run out, okay, I can't restock, but now I gotta use the environment even more, which I think is very cool.
Did he just dig a hole? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does that.
Okay. You know, it's snow, man.
He can do what he
Yeah.
wants.
Snowman.
Like right now, I am suffering from cold blight and my stamina is dying quickly, so I need to go and pick up a
heat mantle
hot pepper
bug.
so that I can make a hot drink. And I think that's cool. It adds a little thing to the game where I'm like, oh god, I need to go interact with the environment now.
Oh no, I didn't want to swap weapons. Oh crap. He froze me. He did it. What a baboon's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that backwards kick.
I feel like
remember
somebody said, what is it? Something about if they do that, I would want to ensure that the map always has supplies for certain things. For example, the map should always have materials for traps somewhere. I am gonna make a hot take and say I disagree. I think that can be a soft failure state because there are quests in this game that require you to capture, and you can accidentally kill the monster and fail it. I think the same should happen if you were to misuse your items. You know, I feel like that would give a good way to make you value your items very much and try to use them very deliberately.
Did you ever play Bloodborne, Joe?
A little bit. I wouldn't say enough to really confidently say I played Bloodborne. I played the beginning of Bloodborne.
Okay. The concept I kind of think of there is like, it sucked farming potions.
Yeah,
Because you
Blood Vials,
sucked.
yeah.
But once you were great, you had tons of potions. So
Yeah.
at that point, you then liked potions. And
Yeah.
it kind of sounds like that a bit. Like, I'd
Maybe.
hate it while I was bad at the game, but once I got a hold of it, I'd be like, oh yeah, well, that's why I farmed last night, so I can do this big run, and now I'm having this
Right.
exchange where this is pretty sweet.
I would say it's not so much about being bad at the game or good at the game as understanding the game. You know, understanding the type of experience. And of course, that's not to say that Capcom, in designing this, misunderstands their own game. They get to decide what their own game is and what their experience is. I just miss that kind of experience, that's all. But of course, I could just go back and play those old games too, but I don't know.
You could self-limit. Like, I'm sure someone's commenting that.
Yeah, you could just make your own rules. Matter of fact, I'll just, just not play to the best of my ability. I'll just press my buttons half as much. No, but that's, that is a fair argument as well. Put your self-limits and stuff. My counter to that would be, well, the game's not designed around that anymore, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a complex issue. I'm just yapping about, a game that I love and ways that I would like to improve it. And really,
We got into
not
that
big a deal.
discussion. Was it yesterday? Wasn't that? This
Yeah,
is very
Tuesday.
recent, Kyle. When we
Essentially,
were talking about improvements we'd like to see in 14, and we were talking about how sometimes that conversation just keeps snowballing into, yeah, but what about this and what about that? And then you get to the conversation of, oh, I make my own fun. And it's like, well, that's nice, but I would still like, specific fun made for me.
Yeah, there's definitely a spectrum of how much do I have to make my own fun before the game is not actually doing what I paid it for,
well, and there's nothing wrong with saying how you would have more fun if you're currently having fun.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be clear that this is like to quote Yahtzee Croshaw, a squeaking mouse on the back of a roaring lion with a jetpack. Like,
I am unfamiliar with
That's
that
a good
quote. I
quote.
love it.
yes, meaning that I have nitpicks, but they do not ruin the overall experience. It's just, you know, I have a vision and a want and a taste. And I don't think there's any Monster Hunter that I do think has reached its max potential yet. The closest, I believe, is 4, but 4 even then has its own problems on the gameplay side of things that I believe could be fixed. I'm simply providing feedback and perspective as a fan of this franchise that I enjoy.
I did have a question about something you were saying. When you said skeletons, this is not just building on the same engine, right? Like this is...
No, I'm referring to the skeleton of the monster. For example, this is the same skeleton as Kongalala, you may notice.
I'm
Right, but-
shocked.
But this is not a import of the skeleton from the game where you last saw this.
No, they had to rebuild it all from scratch, from World onwards, ever since they moved, because from Monster Hunter 1 until Generations Ultimate, you will notice like a lot of like familiarity between the games, like a lot of very similar looking moves, similar looking models. But they basically had to rebuild it from World onwards. Hence why you may notice in World, there's a lot of reuse of the same skeletons, like a lot of the same kind of T-Rex skeleton, a lot of the same dragon skeleton, a lot of the same kind of what's called the bird wyvern frame, which is used for Puke Puke and
Aren't Rathalos like the same frame of that?
the same frame as Puke Puke is used for... Actually, Puke Puke's frame, I think, is the Rathian frame. But the Kuluyaku, that's the one. That's the kind of Velociraptor-looking frame.
Oh yeah, I love that one. One's freaky looking.
Yeah, that's the one for Tsitsiyaku. And a couple of other monsters that I can't quite remember.
We are just destroying this poor guy, by the way.
But you may notice, like, there's a lot of frames in this game that are new. Like the cephalopod frame, for instance, is completely new to
Cephalopod?
Yes, the ones for Zhu and what's the one? The other one.
I'm trying to remember
The
what those
octopus.
ones even are.
The
Yeah.
octopus fire.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm like, why can't I remember what a cephalopod is right now?
Yeah, the underground brain is very Gygaxian. And I really like it.
Ugh.
Do we want to capture this guy? Or do we have to kill him?
I can. Oh, is it just says hunt,
Yeah,
right?
just says hunt.
This is hunt.
All right, I got a shock trap. Putting it down. Oh, God. Getting punched before I do. All right. Shock trap. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Down he goes. Oh, good Lord. Just getting punched in the teeth as I try to put down a trap. This is why I should have had Sword and Shield out.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys letting me yap on about old Monster Hunter as well.
No,
and all
absolutely.
these-
Oh, dude, we
It's
talk to each other all the
fascinating to hear.
time. It's awesome to get to talk to you and hear your thoughts. Like,
Somebody asked, were the squid monsters in Rise? Because World had none. I don't think so. I don't think they were in Rise. I think they're completely new thanks to Wilds. Now, there is an old monster that kind of had a sort of cephalopod-esque frame. I think in Monster Hunter 2. That was kind of like a moss octopus. But, of course, like all the other skeletons, they've had to rebuild it, possibly.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah, the flaming octopus in this one. That's Zubu, right?
Yes, Zuwu and New Udra.
Just like drove me. Like I was like, you gotta be kidding me right now. That is such an insane monster design.
Narc.
And then the fact that you can cut off every single tentacle
Yeah.
is like, because that's the first place my brain went. Like, can you? And we killed it before we ever had a chance. But that night on Twitter, I was like, you can do it. It was like a screenshot, all of the tentacles missing. I was like, this is fantastic.
Tripoli, so
I do have a question. What What is the update schedule like, or what's it been like in previous games? Is there kind of a certain cadence, or do they release things in a certain way, building to a moment that is a bigger climax?
Yeah, in a way. Starting in the previous games, they would usually do like a lot of collaborations where you would do hunts of certain monsters in a certain gimmick. Like one time, they had a Mega Man collaboration for Monster Hunter World,
Really?
where you fought a small Odogaron, kind of just like Rush from Mega Man, because Rush is a red dog. And you know, you complete it and you would get a Mega Man outfit for your Palico.
Oh, that
Um,
wasn't a modded joke. Like when you had
No,
Mega
not at
Man
all.
on screen in one of your videos, that was real.
No, that was official.
Huh.
But yeah, they would usually release a bunch of event quests like that, gimmick quests, occasionally releasing either returning or new monster, usually returning, often building up towards an expansion of some kind, starting with World anyway. In the previous games, they would re-release the game and call it the Ultimate version. So that's why you see Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Generations Ultimate. So it would essentially be a director's cut
Oh.
that adds in what would be called Master Rank. In the previous games, it was called G rank, and that's when they would add in a bunch of new and old monsters to the end game.
So was there ever a game called Ultimate, or are all of you referring to like the Game of the Year edition?
Essentially, a Game of the Year edition.
Interesting.
So how
was,
it would
was
go?
there one of those for World, or was that just like get it packaged?
No,
with Iceborne
they basically bucked that formula because World was a new thing. So that would have been Iceborne. Iceborne would have been considered the ultimate of that game because it introduced Master Rank, it reintroduced a bunch of old monsters, add in a bunch of new content to the game, and some quality of life features and stuff like that. That's essentially what an ultimate release would be, but it would be packaged as a whole game.
Interesting. That's cool. Lucas saying Game of the Year edition is called Ultimate, so it's not
Yeah.
it's not just nomenclature. There were releases that literally had the moniker Ultimate.
Yes, they were called.
Okay,
Ultimate.
that's what I was unclear.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah, no, I guess I confused.
No, it's not a critique. This is like that's what I was like trying to get
No,
to.
for sure.
Well,
Yeah, miscommunication on my part.
while we're looking for, just things to kill, there is a Guardian Rathalos.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess he just left. Oh, what an
Hi,
asshole.
Hank. Oh no.
Yeah, what I'd love to do is find one in a milk lake and try out the milk kill and see if it actually does something.
Find one in a milk lake. See what you do. You gotta go down to the milk lake.
Yes,
you gotta go
somebody-
down to the old milk lake.
Sage mentioned back in the day, Monster Hunter World Iceborne would have been its own game called Monster Hunter World Ultimate or something.
Okay.
So it would have had a base campaign and Iceborne attached.
Okay, so they're not currently calling things Ultimate, but that nomenclature
anymore.
has carried forward because of the fandom.
Yes, yes.
Okay. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into that. Oh, I can see the high rank Raidao armor now. I must have gotten something off of Raidao.
Well,
Oh,
we
probably
did
from
get the
breaking
tail.
parts.
We got the tail
Oh, that's right.
as well.
Oh, God, Kyle called a B Raidao helm summoner horn, and now I just can't understand.
It totally is.
Not my favorite design as someone who started as a summoner in 14. I was just like, this is just a big old horn in the middle of my head. Oh, okay. I think that's the first time I started hiding helms in 14. And then I was just like, I do like my hair. I'm just gonna let my hair show.
Wyvern milk? What did you make?
What was it? I was trying to find. We've killed this spider a bunch of times. Balalala. Baranina. However the hell you say it.
For a test run of the prototype. I set up a quest. You can put it through its paces. All right. I'll have a look once I've prepared.
Let's see, Werner's test run. Is the kitty just being... Oh, I've got a bounty done. Oh shit, armor spheres. I forgot. I haven't been doing that at all.
Upgrade your defenses, boys.
Yep. Anything catch your eye?
I know I had something. Oh, right. There was this cool. What are tiny pitchforks called? Raphael has them.
Size?
Size, yeah.
Oh.
I never thought of them as tiny. I guess they are tiny pitchforks. Weren't size originally just like a linking mechanism?
I have no idea.
I think God, this is like things a teenager Wikipedia'd, and I haven't looked at since. But I'm fairly certain they were used to like hitch wagons. And that was like the origin of the side. Does anyone know? Somebody in chat clearly has got to like have a lock on.
Some kind of hyperfixation.
Yeah. I wasn't going to call him on it. But yeah, probably. That's literally what they are. They were weaponized farming tools. I thought so. Okay. I remember being like, I remember thinking, I originally thought size were kind of lame. Like I was never a huge fan of the design of them. And then I learned their history. I'm like, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of the Ninja Turtles, you guys know about the whole. It's the trivia that all Ninja Turtles fans know now. That like the weapons given to each turtle is very deliberate.
Yes.
That I don't know.
Yeah,
no.
That's a classic. No, if Garrett doesn't know it, unleash it. It's a good one.
Go nuts.
So the whole thing is that each of their weapons is kind of a foil to their personality. In order to teach them discipline.
Oh, I have heard this.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't remember why I learned it first, but yeah. But please continue because I would love to.
So
be
Raphael,
reminded.
being the aggressive one, he's given size, which are defensive weapons. They're used for parrying. Leonardo, the leader, who's a very pacifist, is given swords. You know, a very lethal, cutting, bleeding weapon. Michelangelo, the kind of rash and kind of funny, silly one, is given nunchucks, which require a lot of restraint and discipline and control. And Donatello, the smart one into tech and all that stuff, is given a stick. The smartest one is given the dumbest, most straightforward weapon.
It's a really nuanced idea for how just insane that show was.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your opinion on a weapon like this? I got these psi. I've got 280 attack power. Awesome. Minus 10 affinity, but 110 ice.
Yeah.
Is that good? Like, where would this kind of lie in your powerful?
So here's the
3?
cliche, is that all the weapons are good, right?
Okay.
Which is such a boring answer. But really, that's because all weapons are useful in some way depending on the monster you're fighting. So notice these are ice weapons. If you don't already have an ice dual blades, you would want to make this for any monsters that might be weak to ice, you know? So that's where my answer is, in that you would make it because there are some monsters that are weak to ice. And you being an attacker that hits lots of times, your elemental damage is going to be, you know, a lot more potent than somebody else, than like, I don't know, a greatsword user, because you're applying it so many times. So that is to say, it's situational, but it's always good to have options.
Yeah, so like look up ice weakness. Oh, the star system there. I haven't really ever used it. Okay. All right. Well,
There you go.
I'll craft this for funsies. Now, wait, I'm curious, Patrick C. Why was the original comic not for kids? Because
the original comic was horribly violent.
What? Was it? No.
Yes, it was black and white, violent. Casey Jones, like it was just gnarly.
Blood,
it was
guts.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, so this is not the original.
If it's colored and cheery looking, I can't see your feed right now.
I didn't know this wasn't original.
Pull it up again. Is that like an Eastman Laird? Oh yeah, that's post cartoon. If it
This
looks like
was
the cartoon,
post-cartoon.
Post cartoon, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I would read this with my dad when I was like, 4. He would read me this like every night, like the Slash for Cash Dojo and shit.
Oh, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now, dude.
Original TMNT. Here, I'll put it in the Discord. Look like this.
They had little tails that kind of looked phallic when drawn the wrong way. It was wonderful.
Oh, wow. I've never seen this.
I can't believe it. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you're unaware of this. I am making a gift-giving note right now. Okay.
Oh, right. Oh God, Discord updated. How do you
Ivy popped out.
How do you pop? Oh God, Discord. They changed it. You can't change Discord.
Discord is Discord.
There we go. Yeah, look, that's beautiful. Oh my God, I've never seen this.
Dude. Yeah, the OG Turtles art is
this is
effing
amazing.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I mean, you can even like check this out. This is authentic. Here, where's this? There's where I drew on it with marker because I was a freaking kid.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love that thing.
Every Saturday, that's how I learned to draw. I would sit there with my freaking Fruit Loops, watch Ninja Turtles, and I would draw the Ninja Turtles. That was it was a good time.
That's adorable.
Loved it.
Okay.
Big
cool.
fan.
Secondary. Wait, what? Oh my God, tempered fart monkey just appeared.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
We got options. I just I saved a pretty nice looking Rathian hunt. They called investigation. Hello back at you, Frozen Studios. We have definitely been enjoying Monster Hunter. Exhibit A, how many streams we've strum of Monster Hunter.
Nice.
Charge Master. Increase elemental power and status buildup for charged attacks. That would work on this new ice thing I just got of 110 ice.
Maybe? I don't know if you have charged attacks as dual blades. Charge attacks are like the ones that you like whoop, 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 charge up. Sword and Shield has one. It's all of Great Sword's attacks.
I don't think Dual Blades has anything like that.
No.
Not that I've played it, but I pay a decent amount of attention to chat while you're learning publicly, Kyle, and I don't think I've
Hammer, Great
caught him.
Sword, freaking I think Lance has one that they added recently. But yeah,
Okay.
Hammer and Great Sword.
So I would still get the slightly increased elemental damage and status build up. Wait,
No.
4 charge attacks.
Or charge attacks.
That's an and statement for a 4. Okay, so that'd do nothing.
Oh yeah, bow as well, yeah.
Oh, I got a communication error. I think I got booted out of the party.
Probably re-invite you.
I'm just so surprised because Joe just keeps talking about how it's like it always works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
no, this is
championing it.
Oh, it's the feature.
Yeah, it's a feature. You see, this is the challenge now. People have been saying Monster Hunter's too easy, and Capcom was like, all right, fine. Well, here's the challenge. It's getting multiplayer to work.
Joe, did you ever get into Invader Zim? Was that ever a thing for you?
Oh, no. Sadly,
Oh, okay.
when I was growing up, it was, I did not have access to Nickelodeon.
Ah. So if I said it's not dumb, it's advanced, you wouldn't catch the reference.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, it's a shame.
My wife loves Invader Zim, though. That's her jam. I think that's her #1 favorite childhood show.
Except the optional quest. But like, what? Okay.
It was a time and a place. Speaking of child cartoons with dark origins, looking up that dude's OG comics. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Johnny
the Homicidal Maniac. Yeah. I still have my full set of that somewhere in storage. And Squee.
I've got an optional quest if you guys would be down for it. It's 2 Hirabami.
Which one's Hirabami? Let me go to.
Hirabami is the floaty flat snake.
Oh, those bastards.
Wait, the one in the arena?
No, but we can do that one.
Oh, we did. We got that one.
We did that one,
because that gave us the
last
armor gem. That was great.
Yes, that was a
But
really
no,
good
it's
side quest.
hunting 2 Hirabami.
Well, let me-
All right, well, I guess let's
Yeah,
do
post
it.
it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it is an arena. Okay.
Oh, well, there it is. Let's help you with
okay.
it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
I want to try out my paralysis sword. I just upgraded the
Oh yeah, let me see if these guys are weak to ice.
Lalabarina. I am accepting the quest.
What's up? Yes.
Kyle the meal. Gabgano is very concerned about.
Oh yes, yes. I was
You
hungry
eating.
11 minutes ago. I appreciate it.
Let's see.
Haven't eaten in a while. Every time I play this game, I get so hungry.
The food looks delicious.
Oh God.
The honey
This
is
the-
absurd. That's the part that
Mhm.
gets me.
I don't even. How did tacos come up during the last stream? There's no tacos in this game. Or was it 14?
Well, last
Were we
stream was
playing
14. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
we were
why
hanging out in the taco
yeah, we went to
stand
the
in
taco.
Tulio Wall. Yeah,
exactly.
that's right.
That's why tacos came
That's
up.
right. Yeah. Okay. So preparing. I'm gonna stand by to depart when ready. I'm gonna thank Drasoini for this super that we missed. Speaking of old games that'll punish you and have terrible controls, old Armor Core games are out on PS Plus.
Really interesting.
I haven't had a PS Plus subscription in a minute.
You know, just because these guys are bastards, I'm gonna bring a bow.
They are bastards.
A bow. That I played that a bunch in the Wilds beta, like well, a bunch, as much as you can in the Wilds beta, and I was enjoying it. But then I picked up Greatsword heading into the launch, and I just kind of stuck with it. And Sword and Shield has been my secondary the whole time.
This is an interesting change they've added to bow. Is that the coatings you can basically regain charges by attacking, whereas in I think Rise and previous, I didn't really play Rise all that much, so it might have been in Rise. But in World, at the very least, coatings were consumables you had to bring.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but they made it like a thing where you can just like fill up a bar, like a meter, just by doing attacks.
Oh, Hirabami is weak to fire. Oh, I have a Rathalos. I have a Guardian Rathalos Sword and Shield. I will change to
Fire and
that.
Thunder. I am kind of curious to try out this my new Psy.
Bow is insane now. It was fun in beta. Oh, I think I led you astray or led yourself astray on the what chat was trying to tell you about the meal, Kyle. I guess it's a village meal.
Oh yes, sometimes when you visit villages, they'll give you like a big old meal.
Oh. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. So I had like a free meal waiting for me in that particular village.
In a way, yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's not very clear.
Okay.
Game isn't very upfront or like obvious about it.
All right, I'm gonna bring this one down. If you have this quest, it's probably because you have the side quest to use the wall.
Oh, I see.
So there's levers over there, and if we can split them up with the wall.
We could, but there are 3 of us, and that would be a bitch move.
Well, yes, there is also that.
My
I just
pride
want to
is
know
very-
where is my Dragonator. That's what I want to know.
My Dragonator.
You see,
Let me see if I can.
my pride is on the line, and therefore I can't just do the thing that would be more convenient.
Oh.
I have to make things harder for myself.
Well.
Oh, you're making your own fun. It's okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
So while let's I'll do it
Okay,
anyway, Kyle.
Well, you know,
Kyle's making his own
I'm
fun.
making my own
He's
fun.
soloing. It's gonna solo that one. All right.
So let's introduce an announcement in the middle of fighting these guys, which is we've been teasing playing WoW all night, and it's because what in 2 weeks? Next month? How long?
Yeah,
how far
next
away is
month.
next month? Next
Something
month,
like
you're doing a subathon.
I am my first ever subathon.
Yeah, and you messaged us and was like, "Hey, do you guys want to try and hit max in hardcore World of Warcraft?" And I told Kyle that when you asked me this, my reaction was I peed myself and started foaming, and said yes because that sounds like a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
we will be. We said yes, and so next month, 2 days a week. 2 days a week.
Yeah,
We'll
2 days a week.
will be hardcore wowing with you and some to be announced friends.
Yes, I'm very excited. Especially because I did not play Classic WoW back in the day. And I'm excited to just have, like, that's why I'm going way, way back to the beginning of, you know, games not really doing it for me. I've been wanting games to have, looking for games that are a little crunchier, that have stakes, that, you know, have a lot of tension to them. And hardcore Classic WoW sounds like the perfect thing for that.
Well, you were a part of our Extra Life drive this holiday. Last holiday, we were supposed to do Dead Mines and hardcore. However, that didn't happen. So I can confirm, if you're looking for a game with stakes, hardcore WoW
Right.
delivers. Well, Kyle can confirm. I survived. I ran.
Yeah.
We were both running, and you didn't make it.
I was the one who died horribly.
That character is still alive and well and hanging out in Westfall, mourning the death of her friend.
It does tickle. I'm sure as my diagrams, as I've been like, oh, what's our party makeup? Everyone, what we doing? It tickles that DM planning part of my brain where I'm like, oh, we gotta get the party together. We gotta plan this out. Gotta get crunchy.
I'm so excited that you're going Druid, Kyle, 'cause I'm like, ooh, like spot healing for when near-death panic situations happen.
Oh yeah, all the utility, right?
Yeah.
I really like healing in WoW, so I'm excited to see what you think of it, Joe.
Yeah. I've been healing a little bit in this private server called Turtle WoW, which is essentially like WoW Classic Plus in a way.
Oh, sure. Okay, are they doing like the ability draft kind of thing, or what's the gimmick?
No, the gimmick is just kind of little bits of quality of life here and there. For one, interesting choice is instead of gnomes, instead of night elves, instead of gnomes, they have high elves, which is just the blood elf model.
Yeah, that makes sense canonically.
Yeah.
There was Vanilla has some high elves in the world, and it is a unique model that they did not use for blood elves.
Yeah.
They're so jank looking. I love them.
But yeah, that is a playable race that was not in actual Classic WoW, and they have their own like unique original starting zone that they made specifically for that private server.
Oh shit!
which
I
is
want to
neat.
play this private server now. That sounds very fun.
It seems as though most of the rest of it is the game intact, though.
That would make sense. This is a lot of game.
Yeah, but I have been playing Priest, and it's interesting. Being someone whose only experience with healing has been Final Fantasy, it's like, wow, you really don't have room to DPS, huh?
It's very different in that way.
Yeah, like you either heal or you DPS. You cannot do both.
That was something that, for me, coming to Final Fantasy 14 was so unique to that. I was like, what do you mean healers do damage?
And that's definitely become a part of modern WoW. There's a lot more damage, and in particular, your damage equals some heal or some benefit to the group.
Right.
But that old playstyle was extremely reactionary. That made me very bad at Savage when we got into it.
Yep. Yeah, no.
I do prefer old WoW healing to modern WoW healing, though.
Yeah, what I do appreciate, though, is, of course, the talent system, because I've been missing a little bit of that RPG build goodness, from 14. Not that 14 has to do that, they've got a very specific direction they want to go with 14. They wanted to keep it casual and not have you worry about that stuff, which I think is valid.
You've
I
got
always describe that kind of thing like, you can like more than one type of food.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like I love pizza. That doesn't mean I stop liking tacos. I also like tacos.
Yeah, when I want an MMO that's light on RPG mechanics, I will play 14. If I want something more crunchy and, really feel like I'm building my own play style, I'll go play Classic WoW. And I will play Classic WoW. And that's why I'm excited, because I want to, make my own little unique build, as suboptimal as it may be, inevitably.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is there an aspect you're most excited to see getting into Classic WoW of the higher level stuff?
Definitely the consideration you need of the game, like having to really take into account, like, okay, how are we going to tackle the planning part? You know, I love planning. That's why I love, you know, old Monster Hunter, because there's so much planning in old Monster Hunter. But yeah, I love the talking and the, like, you know, 33% chance of survival, that sort of shit. You know, that's my jam.
Repeating, of course.
Repeating, of course, yeah.
Oh, I don't think my did I pod incorrectly?
Oh, look, it's 2 thumbs up. Let's do this for me. I'm looking forward to it. Oh God! Oh, that spit all over me. You disgusting lamprey.
Man, my hope is that either Kezu or Giganox makes it back. I think you guys are gonna really like those monsters.
Oh God!
So what is the deal? Monster Hunter usually likes to have a scientific explanation for all these monsters' powers. What's the deal with these guys floating? They're not anti-gravity. It can't be that.
They seem to. I think it's their sails. They seem to lose those when they go on the ground. So I don't know.
Are they just using the wind?
Yeah, are they thermal in, son? Or what's the...
Oh, thermal. That could be okay.
Well,
maybe.
They show up in the ice zone, though, so that doesn't make sense.
Air sacs. Okay. Someone mentioned air sacs.
I mean, I think they're bullshit. So if you know their horticulture ended up being bullshit, wait, horticulture's plants. What is the word I'm looking for? If their zoology ends up being bullshit, you know, I'm okay with that. We were talking whenever we did this quest, and I was like, you know what? Someone asked us the other day, favorite, least favorite fight so far. I think these guys are my least favorite monsters to fight so far.
They are definitely annoying.
I think I would rather fight Shit Chicken. Because he's annoying, but you can still land some good hits. These guys, I'm just like tickling their tail.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that's something Monster Hunter is really good at, though, is letting the difficulty be decided not only by how hard they hit, it's how much body they have on the ground at any given time.
Yes.
Well, it's also it's a brilliant piece of the design because, like it. I'm the type of player like I don't want to adapt, and that's a personal failing, and I am aware of that. But when I stop whining for a second, I go, oh, you know what? This is actually a great advertisement for trying other weapons. Mm-hmm. Like this makes me want to build a bow because I'm like, these guys suck so much to me, in my opinion, that it makes me just want to bring a different weapon.
Oh, that's great. Ooh, dropped one. Nice.
He's been dead for a bit.
Oh, cool.
Oh, should I go carve him? I should probably go carve.
I mean, you'll have 40 seconds.
Says the guy who's missed out on how many carves.
Well, you know, at least they're in the same room. He's not leaving. I forget the cutscene didn't play. You know, I'm not trying to hate on him.
Garrett does not adjust. No, I don't. It's a massive failing. I do in WoW, particularly in Classic, because I've played it a decent amount of times that I know how to adjust. Although if I'm playing Warrior, I did have a thought today. So Kyle and I made our tunes for WoW today, Joe, and got to the human starting area because we're both rolling Night Elves.
Right.
And as we're like making the trek, I'm like, oh man, what if Joe and I were both paladins?
Ooh.
Because then we both can adjust.
Yes. Have a party of 3 paladins. We got a healer paladin, a DPS paladin, and a tank paladin.
But we all just kind of do whatever we need.
I will not volunteer myself for the DPS paladin. It is not
rough
fun
and
in
classic.
WoW. Classic.
You don't get Crusader Strike till 40, I think.
Oh yes, I have. I've done some research. It's like auto attack the class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you get Judgment and Seals. And I forgot about this because after we made our characters today, Kyle, I went and made a pally just because I was like, I want to remind, what was it like? And you need to seal yourself to even be able to use a Judgment, which consumes the seal. So you got to reapply the seal. And actually, I kind of love that jank. I was doing. I'm like,
Yeah, I
oh,
was
this is so
gonna say.
janky. I'm kind of into this.
I played Paladin a little bit just to get a feel of it, and I was like, I don't have any positive or negative feelings about this. I just find it very interesting that it's like, man, they really didn't have like a framework for how to design any of this. So it's
No, because
interesting.
I didn't really get deep into Pally until BC when Blood Elves came out, because I wanted a Blood Elf so bad, and the lore of Blood Knights, which is Blood Elf Paladins, I'm just a big nerd about. And back then, I think Crusader Strike was 40, but I think they had smoothed out Judgment massively at the time, but I don't remember to a T. So when I logged in today on a level 1 Pally, I'm like, I have to make a seal before I judge? Oh my God. And then I found myself kind of enjoying it. Because what I ended up doing was judging and then immediately putting my seal back up so that I have the seal buff. And I'm like, this is actually kind of fun. I'm kind of into this.
Now, DPS Paladin may be a bit more janky to play, but is it viable?
I mean, anything's viable with enough patience and
guess
coordination. The part where it can become dangerous and hardcore is tanking, just because of like, you know, threat viability.
Right.
Which again, like, if everyone else in the party is just down to DPS a little slower, you know, you can really
Don't
kind
forget
of-
the
you
other
can
body.
I already
Yep.
carved
Okay.
it, dude. Looks like, was that you? Oh, okay. And we got 40 seconds. Cool. So yeah, I mean, technically, I mean, with enough patience, anyone can tank, I guess, with that attitude. But like, it was a pretty hardcore in vanilla that like Warrior was just kind of considered the tank, and then I think Druid under that, and then Pally was pretty far down the pecking order
Yeah,
in terms of tank viability.
I mean, back in
something
the
I was-
day, we'd do a lot of weird stuff just for making a 5-man, like Hunter tanks, or like Shaman could get a shield, so they would start tanking for you just to get through a dungeon.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that Shaman doesn't have like a tank spec or like anything like that, considering like it's supposed to be the mirror to Paladin in a way.
Yeah, that vanilla was just like so asynchronous, and it's part of what I
Yeah.
love about it. It
Yeah,
was
I think
just-
there's a charm in that.
Yeah, it was deeply like role play in that way. There was a lot of class fantasy. It went really deep, and then there was splintering of that class fantasy because of the talent trees.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it got min-max to hell, just like anything with the talent tree does.
Yeah.
But even if it gets min-max to hell, you still have 3 options. You know.
Mhm.
So
You
within
know
each.
what game that I loved that did that was PlanetSide 2. They had 3 factions. And
Yeah.
each one was like good at a different thing.
I had like a 3-month fling with PlanetSide 2.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Oh yeah.
It was one of the things my college roommates went to when we all kind of burn out on WoW when Kata dropped. Went to PlanetSide and we played some Terra. Then one of them went to Warframe and we never saw him again. And then we kind of parted ways. Sad time. Miss my buddies.
Now I think I'm good for one more. It's starting to get a little late where I am, and I'm getting hungry.
I am
That's
relieved
fair.
to hear you say that, because we are going to wake up dark and early for the live letter.
Gonna be there.
Okay.
We'll probably follow you into logging off.
Well, if I may then, let's see if we can milk a guardian.
Yes.
Oh,
do it.
you want a crystal? Okay.
Yeah, I want to see if this actually works.
Wyvern milk is so unfortunate.
I have
Yeah.
I can post a Guardian Anjanath or a side quest, which is Werner's test run, which would probably give us more points.
Guardian engine. Wait, what's the other one?
It's an actual side quest from Werner, and this one is a bear,
Oh, the Guardian Bear.
the Shaguma.
I mean, you know my fandom.
You want to fight the T-Rex?
But I mean, we could also just like we could make chat vote. I mean, we could
That's
just ask
true.
Joe. He's the guest tonight.
I like you guys choosing this next one because I chose a lot so far. I'm down for anything.
Okay.
I think that would be a good punctuation to the stream to try and milk the wyvern milk.
Oh yeah, let's. Does this have a location in it?
Oh, so we know if there's actually a pool. I mean, I would assume there's always a pool if they're a guardian.
Yeah,
right?
does guardian just mean there's pools available in that?
Yeah,
That's
they're usually in the wyverian's location, which usually
Daytime
has wyvern
wyvern
milk.
sting, wyvern's awakening. Oh, the little symbol is the location. I didn't really learn that in my time in the game. Yeah, both have milk. Both are milk.
Both are milk. Okay.
Both are milk.
All right, your idea, dude. So I'm gonna defer to you.
Let's fight the T-Rex.
Oh, you're being
Yeah,
kind. You're
Angie.
being a good friend. Okay. It's Angie o'clock. Large barrel bombs, so we can bomb if they fall asleep. I'm bringing I'm gonna try my paralysis sword, which is a little down on damage, but I just want to try it.
Let's see. And Fulgur Anjanath is weak to water and ice. Ice a lot. Ooh, do I have any ice sword?
And still does fire damage, right? Or does it change its damage
No,
type?
it is lightning. Fulgur Anjanath is a lightning Anjanath.
Oh, okay. Let me check my armor and make sure I don't have a bunch of like lightning down. Let's see here.
Or in
Oh,
this
oh,
case, the game calls
yeah.
Thunder.
I have thunder resist -9 for this particular adventure,
Oh.
so
I'm neutral. I have 0.
That
so
might
let's,
be-
let's
might
roll
hurt.
with that.
let me go see what I
Roll
have.
with
Also, I need to somehow get back in the party. If one of you can re-invite me.
Yeah, sure. I got you.
You know where
Well,
to
maybe.
find me.
It's not invite a friend because that brings up the Steam list, which never works for some
It's
reason.
it's dumb. It's members list or member list, and you can go to
There we go.
find them somewhere in there in one of those
Hunter friends.
dozen tabs.
God. I did not know you could put an exclamation point on your name, and I'm very jealous, Kyle. Invite the link party.
Thank you.
Ray, thanks for the super. Careful of the milk monsters in the milk pool. They attack you with crusty milk formations that explode.
Yeah,
Well, that's why you always got to check your expiration date.
they also said it for the type of element. So like the Anjanath's gonna blow it up with lightning, and the fire guys with fire. It's a cute move.
Oh, that's sick.
All right, so
I
what
have an ice sword.
what happened
bring
to
it.
the quest since it failed as soon as I started?
What are we making today?
It seems as though you're still. Wait, no. I think you can still join it, right?
Oh my
Um,
God.
It says you're on the quest, and I can depart and be on the quest with you.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Oh, so
all right.
oh,
that's-
because
then-
it's not like you zoned out.
Yeah, and Garrett can join it by I think joining a link party quest via if you look to link party,
There it
it
is.
should be available. There it is.
On my way.
well, hey, I can make
Nice.
rubber chicken armor that's good against lightning. That makes sense.
What's this Altair? Do you think having a heavy bow gun in party is a pro or a con? I solo gun lance, but with friends I go heavy bow gun to focus wings with certain rounds.
Do you think having a heavy bowgun is a pro or a con? That is an interesting. Like, might as well ask that for anywhere. It's just a weapon. You bring on the hunt.
I think with my limited experience, I'm like, unless you're all like rocking longsword, I don't think you're really running into cons. Like,
Yeah.
like that sounds like, I don't know. Have you played in a lot of groups with that have used like lighter heavy bow guns?
Here's the thing,
Much?
right? Is like there's no. It's really hard to grief in this game, so you can't. You're not really going to be a detriment to your team unless you
Tell
deliberately
that to
try
me while Kyle's playing Switch. I have strong
like-
opinions.
I might as well ask, like, am I a harm to the team if I drink potions? It's like, that's just part of the game. I think you're fine.
It comes down to personal preference. Like when we
Yeah.
were heading in the world, we were like, we knew we're not doing bow guns because we're just like, it's our first real like Monster Hunter experience. We want to be up on the monster, and I know it's a short range, but
Alright,
Mhm.
perfect.
we still like, I'm going in for like the fantasy of swinging a sword at a monster. That's what I'm here for.
and I would say the bowguns as well. They've just got a little bit of a higher skill floor due to all the different ammo types you have to learn.
Listener Scylla down here.
Now that's a good choice.
Oh, I should probably wait for Kyle. I'm just gonna run around.
Oh yeah, pardon me.
Around
I
Angie
I
for
was
a little
putting on making some thunderous resist stuff.
No, that's good. Good. You're already on your way to being a master monster hunter.
Well, thank you.
That's the difference between a good monster hunter and a great monster hunter.
So positive. Can't believe people just always ask you to roast. You're so positive.
Listen, give me some time and prep. I'm like Batman. I roast harder with prep time. Also, like part of this, it's kind of showing my limited ability to roast and write as well, since I've already spoiled part of my upcoming guide, kind of beginner's guide, with some of the jokes I've been mentioning in this video. But it proves as a good testing ground, because right now, to be a little bit vulnerable, I'm in that state where I'm like, is this even good? Like,
Oh sure, yeah.
are people
Oh,
even gonna
Jesus.
like this? You guys probably understand.
We're releasing our first. I guess I could tease it. We're releasing our first ever properly lore recap for 14 video coming out tomorrow, and it's like the most heavily scripted thing I've ever written for the channel. I'm just like, is this so many times I'm like, is this funny? Like,
Yeah.
while
Is this
also
entertaining?
being
Do people care.
while also being like actually catching you up on the story that I'm trying to give you information on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm glad to see Griffcat's excited. Hell yeah, Griff.
Or the most scary one, is this even worth making?
Yes.
Somebody else is probably going to make this better than I do. Should I even bother?
I think for the last 3 years, we almost never asked ourselves that question, and now we are asking ourselves that question constantly.
Yeah. It's a thing I think all creators go through.
Or no, sorry, the video may not release tomorrow because we're doing live letter. So sorry, I think that video is coming out next week. Oh, that means I have more time to do things on it.
Yeah, nice.
So sorry, tease for next week, everybody. Because live letter streams do pretty well, and even the stream VOD gets some decent views after the fact. So
It'll be the word on everybody's lips.
yeah, no one's gonna be looking for a lore guide tomorrow.
But it is a good video. Oh, shit.
I'm pretty damn happy with it. Because I know you were at the receiving end of Kyle. Look at the script. Tell me if it sucks.
Yeah, I made some banger sequences in that thing.
Heck yeah.
You
I'm looking
have.
forward to it.
There's a big Kyle gag in this video. I'm so excited for people to see. This is so my shit.
What is he gagging on?
We are in fact still doing phrasing, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be here all night. Actually, no, I won't. I'll be gone after this hunt.
Oh my god.
Well, hopefully he wants to die in a pile of milk.
Yeah, we got a while before he's sculling.
I will attempt to work on tail. Wait, he got back up?
You got to back up immediately.
Oh, because he got paralyzed, so now he's doing a paralyzed thing.
Oh, that's because he used a
Wallace
paralysis sword?
sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might not be the best one to reach the tail in that case.
Pacing around.
I don't think
Yeah.
any of us are. You got two sword and shield wielders. We all got stumpy weapons. You know, we're just trying to give the Angie and his little T-Rex arms a fighting chance.
He's got a wound on his dino junk.
All my Jurassic Park Raptor toys growing up had that dino junk. I always thought
And
it
a
was weird.
screw.
You're like almost a decade younger than us, Joe. Was Jurassic Park toys a thing for you in your childhood?
Absolutely. So, I mean, I'm on the cusp between Gen Z and millennials. But the thing is, I also grew up in a developing country, so I basically had the tech of like a 90s kid.
I don't think I knew that. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Thailand.
Oh, how does this? I did not know this. I did
Well,
not know
it's
this,
not
Joe
a thing
lore.
that I talk about all that often. It's not something I bring up. Not for any reason. It just never comes up in conversation. But yeah, like we got, like Cartoon Network shows late. We got movies late. We got everything.
Interesting.
Tech was older. We would
Oh,
usually
dear.
use something that's like a couple of years older than the latest thing, just because Thailand's a developing country. They've come a long way ever since, though. Like the neighborhood where I once lived, like it used to just be kind of like right outside of it was like just a highway and just fields of grass and trees. Now it's a whole city. Like there's buildings there now.
Oh, geez. So that's a new level from me just being like, I miss the cow pasture.
Yeah.
A city didn't sprawl up. It was just like a target.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that was the coolest turf war I think I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I love that Clifford model. He's so good.
Yes.
Very
Go
attractive. Good armor too.
Whoa! Speaking of, he's here.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
he's still-
Oh yeah, he still wants a piece.
You guys got? Actually, I got some poop here. Get out of here. All right. Shouldn't be bothering us. Kurapeko, what do you?
Oh,
wow.
Freaking not Kurapeko. Freaking Gypceros. That's it.
Just paparazzi chicken.
I mean,
Paparazzi
he
chicken.
should be pretty good at it, right? I mean, he's kind of good. His butt kicked, apparently.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Angie getting blound a few times, as Kyle likes to say.
Comes in, gets knocked on its ass, leaves, doesn't elaborate. Right. Yep. Freaking Gypceros is gone now.
All right. Well, that's the end of that then. Oh,
Hey,
whoa.
tail.
Oh, nice cut. This oh god. The stream has just been unofficially about our favorite choice because we also talked Ninja Turtles tonight. So
And there was even a good Adventure Time reference in there.
oh Jesus.
Ah? Oh shit!
I missed out on Adventure Time. I didn't
too.
get in there while everyone was watching it.
It was good. Like, I mean, it was very D&D before heavy saturated.
Before Stranger Things.
I would say like main Critical Role was kind of the height of D&D, and Adventure Time had a decent little plot in it. They got a little. Oh, geez.
Whoa! Oh, God, I have so many regrets. I miss tank privilege. I have to create my own in this game.
Oh wow! Look at him go. He's beautiful.
God, he's so pretty.
Ooh, I'm gonna give you a little secret tip as a sword and shield main, one sword and shield main to another. Your when you block and press Y, you do like this little slide that has a disgusting amount of iframes.
While moving?
Yeah, it's like while blocking, so right trigger and Y.
Wait,
You do a
okay.
little slide, lots of iframes in it.
Oh, what? Oh, that's awesome. I haven't been doing this at all. Is this the world?
No, this is new, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, that's incredible. What a fantastic repositioning tool. You're already so mobile. Your sword and shield, they don't need this.
Yeah, man, the moveset in WILD, like the moveset for Sword and Shield keeps getting bigger and bigger. Used to be a big deal that like I think in 4U you finally had like an infinite combo, and that was a big deal, but now it's like, okay, you've got an infinite combo that can branch into 3 different things. And every single one of them does something. And you've got a perfect lock too. Very nice. Oh, just bullying this.
Oh, my God. I did not know that you could pop a wound while doing your pop-up from jumping because it was on his chin. I couldn't reach it.
Oh, that's
And I popped
awesome.
up, and it totally let me do it. That was sick. This game is freaking incredible.
Ooh, where are you going?
Yeah.
That was cool, dude. You're basically doing the Link dive. It looks great.
Yes. A little stab down. All right, there he goes.
Oh.
Not limping yet.
And he's off.
Hopefully to go
I like
rest
this
in some
sword.
milk.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
What did he talk? Wait, hang on. Almost telling me he left things behind.
Probably the tail.
I got the tail.
Oh shit! I forgot about the tail.
Oh,
Wait, all right. I'm heading back for the tail. I'll join you in a sec. Don't kill him too fast.
Oh, he's sucking up the milk.
There we go.
Stop that.
Crap, forgot about the
So
tail. Where was
they
the
just
tail?
need to die in this.
Oh,
like,
Kyle, where was the
little-
tail?
It's on the floor
found
there.
it.
Okay, it's kind of lost in the
Yeah,
bits.
thanks. Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
It's all good. So they just need to die in these like milk floors,
Yeah.
or does it need to be like a pile of milk?
I think it's just the milk floor.
Okay.
And don't carve him for like the first 20 seconds. Maybe chat's
Okay.
aware of this and can kind of help me out.
Yeah. Chat, you know things. You're never wrong.
What's the Wilk crystallization rules? Anyone know?
Oh, you need to be an open world. It can't be a quest.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense because the quest is going to end eventually.
That's a shame.
Oh, maybe because he won't lay there long enough.
Yeah. Actually, that
'cause
makes
of
a
the
lot of sense. Something new to this game is like corpses will rot and like turn to bones and stuff if you wait.
Oh,
long.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
We are just toppling this dude.
I almost feel bad. Unfortunately, this thing is a crime against nature, so it must be put down.
We're just protecting the food chain.
Just protecting the food chain. You were not made in God's image.
Oh, I'm up top from
Nice,
the top
nice.
rope.
Oh, he's right. No. Well, where's he taking
Yeah.
you?
I'm just going for a ride, y'all.
Okay.
Take it back now, y'all.
You know me, Master. Couldn't find a ride I liked.
What is that a reference to?
Attack of the Clones.
Oh, right.
I guess
The
it was
less-
Speeder I liked, but yeah.
Less quoted line in the
Yeah.
movie, I guess.
That's the risk you run with me. And it's all Star Wars quotes are on the table at all times.
It works with your paladin love.
Paladin love was learned from World of Warcraft. I was a Death Knight fan.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Death Knight, Darth Vader, Jedi's. Like it makes
Oh,
sense.
that's
you,
fair.
You do one and then be like, oh wait, Death Knight. Okay.
Arthas is like one of my favorite
Yeah,
video game
the
characters of all
fall.
time.
He's very Vader-esque.
Yeah.
Oh, very
So
much so.
ideally,
This thing's a triple data.
from what I understand, so since he's in the milk right now, in the wilk rather, he would eventually just start crystallizing.
Yeah, like it just kind of like climbs up him.
I'm gonna wait until the last minute to carve, just to be safe.
What are you doing with your character there, Joe?
This is crafting.
Oh,
milk,
you're
teabagging.
are you animation canceling your
I
card?
found it.
Okay. Well, I'll just do it now.
Yeah, I guess it's open world only.
Probably gonna. Yeah, it takes too long for the quest to end. Also, it's funny the parallel of Arthas and Darth Vader. It's like, yeah, I guess he is, but better written.
Vader or Arthas?
Well, Arthas is better written Vader in prequel movies, like the fall of Vader,
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
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 or rather, the birth of Vader, the fall of Anakin.
Which happened first? Not like they're playing Warcraft 3
oh,
over it.
Star Wars, definitely.
Yeah, Star Wars happened first, but
Well, in terms of
yeah.
the prequels, was that before
Oh, well,
Warcraft 3?
episode 1 was like 1998, so that was way before Warcraft 3.
Okay.
I would left a piano recital to go see Phantom Menace, and oh man, have I never given less of a crap about something my parents made me do than that piano recital, because all I wanted to do was go see a Phantom Menace.
most things are better than those piano recitals that you're made to go listen to as a kid.
Have something in mind?
I had to play on it.
Oh man.
The forced piano.
Oh, the forced piano. I know.
Forced piano. Now I wish I had stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy guitar well enough. Oh, piano's so classy. As an adult, I'm just like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's not the one that you can play on the college campus and like annoy everyone.
I
When you
luckily
think that it's
early on while learning guitar experienced the awkward party guitar guy, and that burned any desire to be that guy out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh wow, I didn't know the word cringe at the time, but I definitely experienced extreme cringe.
Yes.
So
The secondhand embarrassment.
yeah, just like, oh no, not for me. I heard some Borks. Oh yeah, the dogs are getting very excited. They're big JoCat fans. They're so mad that I didn't invite them to play Monster Hunter tonight.
What is a? Oh, never mind. Wait. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I got confused by the Blango set, but that would be the name that looks like baloney.
Oh, this is freaking fun. Thanks for coming out for this, Joe.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, grinding with us a bit. That was delightful. And thank you for the tips.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope to give more in my proper guides that I'm hoping to get out soon in the next couple of days.
Oh, you got new guides coming out.
Yes.
Sick. Oh yeah.
They're
promote the
not
crap out
just
of them,
going to
man.
be weapon guides. They're actually going to be guides on like the general basics of how to play as well, because that is also a very obtuse part of Monster Hunter that the game does not do a great job. The game doesn't do a great job of teaching you what you're supposed to do. It's like, oh, is it just you hunt monsters? Yes, you just hunt monsters. But yeah, it's surprising how bad it can be at like really teaching you what that means. But yeah, I guess if it didn't do that, I'd be out of a job. So
that's fantastic. Oh, I'm excited to see those, man.
yeah, excited to have them out.
See you
Oh.
later.
Sweet. Well, we'll let you retire whenever you're ready, and of course, it goes without saying, welcome back anytime. Let us know
Yeah.
if you're farming something or just want to get up to some more Monster Hunter.
Of course, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah,
But
thanks
we'll be-
for having me on and
Yeah.
grinding with me.
And we'll be seeing you soon
course.
too for that hardcore WoW business.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
awesome.
stoked. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Be a real
Right.
good time.
Well,
But yeah.
I will talk to you guys later then, and I will see you, chat. Thank you for joining us and hearing me yap and giving us help whenever we yell at you to give us information, as we are owed, as we are entitled to.
Perfect. Well said.
Hell yeah, man.
Mhm.
Well, sweet. Well, we'll definitely see you next month, if not sooner.
Yep. All right. See you guys.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
See you, dude. Oh, Yognet, I'm so sorry I took that away from you. Yognet wrote, I was so happy when Garrett said he was interested in Lance, and then he immediately took that away.
Oh, well, you still hopefully, I think Kristen might be Lancing, so we'll see. We'll see what happens there. We might be able to get Kristen in game on Lance some point in the future.
Hell yeah.
That is definitely her style.
Let's freaking, I'm into that. Get her in here, man. Do it.
Well,
I guess Flynn can be our fourth.
Flynn is Sword and Shield at the moment, so, 5-year-olds
options.
rocking the Sword and Shield.
Or as Joe and I showed tonight, 2 sword and shields, totally fine. You're really only fighting over who gets to cash in the mount when you can mount.
Well, we'll certainly have more about the upcoming hardcore streams information for y'all on that, as well as the mysterious 2 other members of the Party of 5.
Yeah.
Very excited to tell you all about that. As the streams end, you're going to be redirected to the stream for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So we'll be here for the live letter, Final Fantasy 14, big ol' 7.2 patch. If you saw some of the interviews going around today, a lot of cool information coming out with that, as well as we'll get to see visuals of that tomorrow. It's going to be like 2 months of serious content they got planned out, kind of releasing pretty tight. If all those little interviews are to be believed today, if that is everything they're packing in. So,
Yeah. The media hound in me is like, oh, why would you put out any information before live letter? It's like they don't care about me. It's already for a time that's not even for my time zone. So like, what should I expect?
Yeah.
Like, so but I'm very excited to see the trailer tomorrow. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. So I am setting 2 alarms right now.
It's gonna be
just in case.
It's gonna be a bit early. I'll get it going a tiny bit early before that. But we'll see you all then. So thank you for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks to our guest JoCat tonight. And we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
See you 6 a.m. Eastern time, everybody. GG.